In these cold conditions, we must learn how to survive, thrive, succeed. Head to TommyGMcGee.com to purchase the future of winter fashion.
Today's story takes place in Philadelphia.
We have some breaking news to get to out of Philadelphia, where police say at least 9 people were shot outside of a bar, 2 of them in critical condition today.
You may know Philly for Rocky, the Eagles, or cheesesteaks, but to the locals, this is a city with one of the fastest growing homicide rates in the country. So today, we're gonna walk one of the worst neighborhoods in Philly, walk the block with the neighborhood legend, Rican Bull. Who's known in the streets, the music industry, and more. So come with us as we explore and hope shit doesn't pop off. All right, where are we right now?
It's Butler Zoo. UA Peso, man. We on Butler Zoo. Percy and Butler.
On that chair. We about to show y'all. This baby Kenzo. This baby Kenzo.
So as far as Philly goes, is this trenches?
Somebody just got shot like 5 minutes ago right here.
5 minutes ago.
I ain't gonna lie, last week nigga got hit with a switch on the block. I know y'all heard of that. But look how we put this shit together though, just on a quick little 1 and 2. Come outside.
Oh damn. These are Gabanas too, but they're just the tag fell off, I think.
You got that shit too. Oh, you put that shit together.
So what can you tell us about the politics of this area?
What you mean politics?
Like how do people move around here? Is it by ethnicity? Is it by like squad? Is it by street?
Like, really, this shit just go by respect and all that. Really, it ain't no bullshit. Just cause you older than a nigga and he younger than you, that shit don't go. This shit go by respect out here. You respect me, I respect you, and we gonna be great.
They said watch the car? All right, we just gotta check it. So what do the spider webs on your elbow signify?
That's some shit I wanted as a kid. I don't fucking know.
Were you a big Spider-Man fan, or what that you just thought would look cool when you were a
Nigga,
kid?
how old is you?
28.
Nigga, you my age. You think I ain't like Spider-Man? I like Spider-Man, Batman, all them niggas. We outside. I'm gonna take y'all to the little trenches right now. Y'all came through a little early, but we ain't.
So hey, do people not fight anymore in the hood or what?
No.
Don't you feel like that would solve a lot of problems if people stop shooting and just use their hands?
I'm licensed to carry, so I ain't got my motherfucker on me. I'm licensed all the time. Nigga come through this motherfucker. What?
How hard is it to get licensed to carry?
It's a little hard. You got felonies?
Not yet.
I beat my joint, so that's how I got my.
Yeah.
Oh, are y'all ready for Baby Kenzo now?
Wait, we're going to another version of Kensington?
Baby Kennison.
Oh God, so it's Junkie Alley? So you just can't escape it.
Look at my floor. Look at her floors out here. Like, this shit's real. Look at it. She got the pipe in her hand. Yo, we just shooting the fly, guys. This is my neighborhood. Oh, this is my bad. You know when you're famous, look at this shit. Get this.
It's Philly.
This shit treacherous. Like, they go in there. They
What?
go in that. What? You heard?
That's their house.
Manny, let them know. What's up? They go in there, right? That's the fuck
What
they
is-
do. That's my man block. So, no, that's my cousins. This my folks. Let them know what's going on. Oh, Oscar, let them know what's going on.
You know everybody, huh?
OG, let them know what's going on right here. This shit, this how we carry it, right? Yeah, they know.
That's what you say, ghetto.
No, but they living like that though, right?
It's never like that.
Told you.
So what do people do down there?
You gotta go,
You gotta go and see, right?
you gotta find out.
Yeah, Bubba.
So
We got the motherfucking cameras
I see
out.
you're properly strapped up. Does that make you feel a lot more comfortable?
No, but what's so crazy? Don't let that go over your head. Nigga, you got them Jones on you. You still get left.
You can be strapped
You still get
and,
left.
and still get killed.
left.
Like, you know what
You
I'm saying?
still gonna get your taco.
I'm gonna tell you the other day, I'm parked, 3 bulls pulled behind me, strapped, hopped out, boom. I'm like, it would have been over for me. You know what I'm saying?
The other day I was making a stop in Milwaukee. Guy with a ski mask runs up behind the car, and I was like, oh God, here we go. You don't have active beefs going on?
Fuck, yo, that's why I'm walking like this. You see this? A lot of niggas can't really do this because they want to be 30 deep. Look, it's just me, him, and him.
That guy looks like, you look like the businessman right there.
That's another thing. You ready? What's up, baby? He used to be like us, but he changed his life.
I can't tell if you're a businessman or a teacher or a politician.
Nah,
He
I
used to
feel like
be like
both. I
us.
used to be like this. I just do it in a more crafty way. That's it.
What kind of stuff are you up to? You look like a sophisticated man.
Train doctors on how to use electronic medical record system.
Welcome to the park. We outside.
Where are we right now?
Turning the park. We on Franklin and Pike.
So for everyone, I guess let's say there's 10 guys. How many of them choose a path like you, and how many of them choose a path that isn't so
many.
good? And what made you choose another path?
Niggas who I was sitting around, they was millionaires. My celly was Bernie Madoff.
Really?
Tell me your story.
Literally told
You had to sit in a cell with Bernie Madoff. How was that?
couldn't believe it.
Did you learn a lot of information?
Wouldn't be in this position where I'm at.
I think that's the power of the right mentor in your path can change your life. For those who don't know, Bernie Madoff he pulled a Ponzi scheme where he defrauded what, billions and billions of dollars?
Billions of dollars. He was over Cumberland, but he died, God rest his soul, in 2018. But you literally talking about
How long did you live with him for?
8 months.
What was the man like?
Quiet, humble. When I say
Do people like him or respect him?
respect him ain't the word. They wanted that information. They wanted that knowledge because they wanted to know.
So
what
he was
money
treated
was.
well there.
Very
He
treated.
wasn't picked on like, oh, you're a rich bastard, we're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Nah. Once they feel like you one of them behind the walls after you do a white collar crime, they respect you. I went from being a CO at State Road, CF, selling drugs out here, bringing drugs in the institution, and when I got locked up, I had dudes that used to be on my block carry me away because my uncle always told me, he said, never treat niggas a certain way. He said, have respect for them because at the end of the day, they don't stay locked up for long. So now when I'm in the position, I'm in the feds, I got somebody looking out for me. So you can always tell what type of man you're dealing with by his character. So now you talk about when I get behind that wall, my reality was either seeing people work, sell drugs. That's where I grew up at. Grew up down Huntington Park. Now you talking about being locked up with millionaires? The shit what I
That
thought,
sounds like a gift in disguise, kind of.
it was a blessing and a curse at the same time.
You seem like a guy that could run for mayor one day. What would you do in Philly if you were elected mayor?
I wouldn't even run for mayor. I wouldn't. Because I already know the backlash of my past will still come up, so that's how they knock you
Fuck
off.
that. Who cares, man?
No, you're right.
You served your time. You did your thing.
That's how we really believe it. But
One of the best men I know in my life. It was he did bank robbery. He was in for 10 years. The ultimate family man, good businessman, balling. I love that man. And so I feel like if you paid your time, you did it. Whatever, come out and help
That's
change
how-
the world. What's your name one more time?
Pre.
Pre.
Yeah.
Pre for mayor 2024. Vote. Who's on your chest?
Oh, this is my little brother that passed away not too long ago. Yeah, they
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, he got into a situation. That's his mom right there. He got into a situation with the cop that shot him, where he shot a cop. So.
Were there any marches for that? Or was it not hot like that at the time?
No. I would say he probably was in the wrong in this.
Oh, okay.
These all my youngest,
Big
man.
38 shit.
What's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
They all my youngest.
Chilling, man.
Good to meet you guys. I'm Tommy G.
Good guys, man. You know, we don't want nothing but money. No problem.
money.
We just want your money, man.
What's up, big dog?
Yeah, right.
Chilling with the mob.
What y'all got going on?
What y'all got going
Man,
on?
we're just checking out Philly, the city of brotherly love. What can you tell us about
We
it?
can tell you that, man. If you ain't make it past 16, then you ain't make it past 16.
So a lot of people die young here.
It's like that.
Hey, this dude didn't get a pass. Whose block is he walking right now? Hey, buddy boy. What's up, big dog? You also got the spider web too. Were you a Spider-Man fan growing up? Yeah. So I hear we got a verse coming up.
No, hold on. He not gonna bitch up. Give me 16 right now, Skipper. Spit your shit.
I say niggas know how I handle business, how I do. Goonies in the building, my niggas, we making moves.
Oh.
Cash on demand, my niggas, we break the rules all day long. Stay long, these bitches wanna stay long when the money stay upper. 4/5 fully equipped, I straight bust ya. Niggas minor diner, my niggas, we straight supper. Motherfuckers wanna cross the gun line, we gonna make your whole team suffer.
Good shit,
was
Straight
Skip.
like that,
That
straight
was
like
on the
that.
top.
All the top,
No
straight like that.
bullshit. Hey, Chino, my man different.
Hey, you ain't never meet a nigga this hot. For this long, I'm back. You get popped for making it this song. I'm cracked. I just need another pot to whip on. Fuck nigga, get knocked out with this song. Nobody true as me. You will never find a nigga true as me. Ain't a nigga around me really influenced me.
We got some rappers on this block, that's for sure. So how is Philly changed over time? Do you feel it getting better or do you feel it getting worse?
It's getting worse, man.
Are you concerned for the future of kids growing up here?
No, for sure. This shit getting bad, man. Like, it's at least 10 murders every day, man.
So you feel like the cycle just continues and continues and it's just going to keep getting worse. Where do things start to change, do you feel like?
Worst things started to change.
Because there's clearly talent, there's potential, there's energy.
Sure. Believe it or not, religion, man. A lot of people is Muslim in this city, man. We come together like through religion, but we need
Isn't
something
this
more than that, man.
one of the original places that Malcolm X started a temple?
Yes, he did. It was called Mecca. That's when he was with the Nation of Islam.
With Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah, that was a Sunni Muslim.
So guys, I think it's always important to learn about history, and if there's two Philadelphia people, I read their biographies multiple times. I would read Benjamin Franklin and Malcolm X. Malcolm X isn't from Philly, but one of the first temples he made was in Philly. What's the best thing about being a father to you?
Saved my life. You know
Yeah?
what I'm saying? Calm me down. Give me a reason to live. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because before that, I feel like I ain't have a reason to live. You know what I mean? After I got shot, it was like, fuck, excuse my language, F life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that gave you meaning and purpose, and
Yeah, had to.
Do you feel like, is this a city that has good relationship with police, or is it fuck the police? Or does it depend on the cop? Are they notoriously corrupt here, or are they good guys here? Do they do?
It's half and half, man. You have respect, they give you respect. But some of these niggas, they don't care. Like, they gonna treat you how they treat you. You know what I mean? I think we need more money in police training. What's up, baby? Look. My nigga, this my artist right here.
What's up, big dog? How you doing, man?
Same shit.
Yeah,
What's up? Go right to the block.
Shug, best artist in the city right now.
What?
Is there anywhere we can get a sneak peek of your style?
Yeah, we can slide around the corner real
Yeah, you about to pull it right now?
Oh, cool. So one thing I noticed, there's a lot of trash everywhere. What do you think it would take to make littering not cool? If someone litters, people are like, fuck you, we don't want that.
The community, man, because the community got to care first, man. You know what I mean? If the community don't care, then how we going, you know what I mean? How we going to stick together? They going to throw trash on the floor, don't care. But it's some people that are thinking like that, like, yo, pick that up.
So where are we going next, man?
We going back to the trenches. Like, I just had to walk y'all through my little.
Pike right now. Yo, let me tell you this though.
I just had to
what
walk
we
up
doing
to
right now,
niggas can't
niggas can't
walk their neighborhood.
be dead.
What about honkies?
Anybody. I'm gonna keep it.
Anybody.
I ain't just saying that. Niggas gotta walk around with masks. Full deep with masks and fucking.
Facts.
What's up, Billy Matt?
Where do you think is more scary, this or Kensington?
A lot. No bullshit.
Everything.
They're everywhere. Like Kensington
Everywhere.
might be crazy. Reason why? Cause
The drugs.
it's just the
The
drug, but it
junkies.
ain't about the violence. It's about the junk. A nigga might try to just get over you just to get high. You
Yup.
get what I'm trying to say? So it's not about. Yeah, you feel me? Now down north, a nigga trying to smoke you because you look crazy.
So people will kill you for petty shit here.
Nigga gonna kill you because they looking at you wrong,
no
bro.
funny shit.
It could be, yo, who you looking at?
Come here,
Who you
come
looking
here,
at?
come here. I'm gonna ask my man that just walked. No funny
That
shit.
quick?
Bro, look, a nigga just got killed 2 weeks ago over $10.
Over $10?
Hey yo, hey.
Get a goddamn GoFundMe and give this guy $10 then. What do you think it would take for people to love each other enough not to kill him over $10?
Money to everybody.
It ain't even about money.
Yo, when everybody
Spread the
had,
wealth. Spread the motherfucking wealth.
everybody had PPP. No, I won't even say that because everybody had PPP unemployment. It still was murders.
Hey, so I hear this theory a lot when I walk into neighborhoods, is that people believe that the government dropped off crates of guns in the neighborhoods. Do you guys believe that?
They used to.
They
Yeah,
used
for
to.
sure.
They probably do still. They probably just don't do it as much because, you know,
How-
there's more eyes and shit on them, but
How easy is it to buy a gun here?
It goes guns. This shit is sweet. Like, nigga,
How much do I need to buy a gun?
$300.
And how quick can we make, not that we would, but how quick can we make it happen?
Shit, 5
now.
minutes.
Yeah.
It would be that quick to get a gun.
Yes. You can get.
But you need one?
I think I'm gonna call this video Walking the Block in Philly.
Yo, because people can't do this. I'm telling you.
So, what about your reputation allows you to do that? Like, how have you been able to build that up?
Man, you never build bridges and don't burn them. You see what I'm saying? I always show love. I'm not from here, but guess what? I show love to everybody from here. I put niggas in position for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Suge, the guy we just pulled up on him, I went and took him to a record label. You see what I'm saying?
So because you have goodwill towards people and you help people without anything in
they show
asking in
return.
return, that's been given your reputation is good around here.
T.Y., one of the best coming out of the city. You already know what the fuck going on though. CF in the label, man, we coming hard. Everything, man. Let me go sign off for y'all real quick though. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, let's go, big
Tell them
dog.
T.Y. in the city, man. You already know. I'm going all in. I said, yeah, stacking and flipping, I'm making it happen. I feel laced in the latest in fashion. Popping shit, but I don't do the bragging. And the field with the players like, man.
What I noticed about the Philly style, it's a very bar for bar type of style. Is like you guys get down, you guys have good rhyme schemes, you talk about complex shit, and you get to the point. Like that's the style of rap that I actually grew up on, was like the underground almost, where it's just like they hammer verses. Yeah. I like that, man. I like that a
I like
lot.
Certified Trapper too, man.
Yeah.
You can put me on. Another guy.
No, that ain't everything yet. That shit ain't no.
What's his name? Super Dave or something?
Yeah,
Girl?
Super Throw Dave.
I fuck with him.
That Wop Wop song.
Yeah, Wop shit crazy.
Shout out Super Throw Dave and
Yeah,
Certified
I fuck with
Trapper
him.
from Philly to Milwaukee, baby.
Yeah, get with me, man. I mean, we might make some moves. I fuck with folks. But yeah, man, like I said, Suge, man, I didn't just got talent, man. I done took him down labels and everything.
How'd you find them?
I found him because of my man. You know what I'm saying? My man,
Shout out to my man, Eway Peso.
You know what I mean? And listen, let me tell you, he don't even got the craziest following and the label offers. You know what I'm saying? So that's pure talent.
You got a path, man. Keep on chasing that. Good things will come, man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate
Give
you.
me your Instagram. What's your Instagram, Shug?
Go follow me on the gram at Lil Shug 2X. That's LILSUG 2X.
Describe Philly in 3 words.
Philly. We act bad. Yeah. We like girls. And we get money.
And what do you go by?
What we go by? No,
What's your name?
I go by Twan.
Twan?
What they call you out here?
What they call you on the block? They call me Twan Gotti. You know what I'm talking about? That's
Yes, sir. I hear you, man. Loud and clear. Everyone has a choice. You get to choose. I hope you pave a path that's not just good for you, but your family and your community. We love you guys. Philadelphia, thank you for having us. Hey, appreciate the brotherhood, man. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. I'm in Chicago with the superstar rapper.
Man, we on 1300 right now. There's Lil Cap a lot, man.
Bang switch, Glocks ain't got no safety cause we dangerous. I'm paid in rent. The way I blow this cake, you'll think I made a wish.
It take 9 years of hard work to be where I'm at and stay where I'm at. Rapping itself is easy, but being one of the best at it ain't. This shit take a lot of dedication, repetition, and just a specific mindset.
Trauma, seeing things I can't forget, overwhelmed, thoughts up in my head to get so loud.
Can you say what your first deal looked like and what you spent that money on?
My first deal, I signed for a lot of money.
Hard for me to slow down, I got used to living fast. Bitch, I love the gang, gon' granny yard, get them boys my last. Only be with shooters, you can't hang if you won't blast. Please don't.
Polo G is one of the biggest rap stars to ever come out of Chicago. He came out of a neighborhood known for violence and poverty and somehow turned that pain into massive fame, multi-platinum albums, and songs with billions of streams. And today, hot from the release from his latest album, Hood Poet, we get to sit down with the man and see into the life of someone with superstar status. We dive into his world, talking everything from philosophy to fashion. We visit the infamous 1300 block he's from, and I won't tell you who yet, but we get a surprise visit in this episode from another gangster rap star I think you all probably know. But most importantly, we get to hear from a man who has tasted the height of fame and has made it through that journey with a lot of wisdom and good advice. So folks, it's my great pleasure to bring to you Mr. Polo G.
Hey, cuz look at little folks' house. He done there got that shit on. I'm down there need that. Hey, come on.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Give me all that shit.
Where do I go? What y'all want, my champ?
Yo, hoodie and yo.
Big dogs gotta eat, man. Come on, man. Y'all could have bought this.
Although Polo G is a famous rapper, he still has to navigate Chicago street politics and has to move smart to stay safe. So we met at an undisclosed hotel to begin this interview with him. Okay, cool. What's up, brother? What's up? Good to meet you. I'm Tommy. How are you? What happened last night? Anything interesting?
We did the show. Then went to the stew.
So there were some big dogs in town. There's 42 Doug. Who else was on this lineup?
Meek was on there. I think Moneybag was a surprise guest. I don't think he was like presented on the show, you know?
I was expecting to pull up to a motel, but this is a lot nicer than I was thinking.
Hell no, he's still there.
Also, just so you guys know, like the dynamics of our crew, like if you need anything like dirty work done, Keegan's kind of our guy for like shootings and different stuff like that. So just like tell him and he'll take care of it for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I fuck with him.
Yeah, me too. And what's an average day as far as wake up and go to sleep? How many hours are you going for?
I ain't gonna lie, my sleep schedule be kinda weird, cause like some days I wake up at like 5, and then at the latest I wake up at 9. Usually get to the studio between 4 and 8 p.m. and then shit, I'm in there to like anywhere between 1 and 3 in the morning.
Okay, can you explain this, just the logistics of being a well-known rapper in the city? How do you have to move just to be comfortable?
You gonna always have to be on point, especially like I'm saying, especially out here, but just move in a certain way that'll just keep you out of shit.
What year did you blow up in?
I blew up in 2018.
In 2018, Polo got released from jail after serving some time for a high-speed chase with a stolen car. And shortly after, he released the song Finer Things that went super viral in Chicago.
Up to the villains, for generations, which my side of town been drilling.
A little while later, in 2019, when he was only 20 years old, he dropped the song Pop Out with Lil TJ, and this put his name alongside some of the biggest rappers in the game.
We pop out at your party, I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery, so tuck your chain.
Now folks, I want you to imagine how difficult it would be at 20 years old to be flooded with millions of dollars, beautiful women from every direction, and the drugs that a famous rapper would have access to. I think this level of temptation would be incredibly difficult for anyone to navigate. What was it like when you first signed your deal, got a lot of money, like what was it like going home to your mom and like saying, I did it?
My mama was with me throughout the whole process of me signing, so she already knew what was going on. She went with me to go to the lawyer office to sign the papers to the label that I was signed to. And I split up my money like right then and there. Like they asked me like where you want this to go and where you want that to go. And I sent money to my mama right then and there the day I signed.
What was that like sharing that moment with her?
Yeah, it was cool. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really get no like my mom was trying to tell me like my lawyer was sitting there and we signed the papers and they like, yeah, man, well, it's done. And I'm just sitting there like regular. And then they were like, what, you don't care about this shit? I'm like, yeah, it's just a regular moment for me. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel. But then it's like, I had walked out from where they was at and it really hit me though. I'm like, damn, I just signed for all this money and I was just fucked up.
Okay, so you've had about 7 years of having to move a particular way.
Shit, before that, I was in the streets. You still gotta move like the same way. So it's like, that was like training me for how I am now.
To be safe as a rapper, which is arguably the most dangerous job in America, and what's your code that you have to operate by?
Man, we ain't posting no loads that we have for sure. Nobody, if you record a video, post that bitch after we leave. Little simple shit like that, man.
So we got some rapper fashion. Rappers always have the craziest fashion of anyone I've ever met.
Yeah, no, there's some shit right here. These all one-of-one pieces that I just got from Paris. It's a man, he flew all the way from out here. It's his first time in Chicago. He gave me all brand new shit. Oh, this is like some, like, I don't know, they did like a little raw little style on the jeans side.
Of this bunch, what's your favorite piece?
I really like these pants. These kind of like chrome jeans, but they not. But these bitches hard. I ain't spending $8,000 on no pants anyway, so I'd rather go with these. These probably like a G.
Does it feel like you made it?
Hell yeah, you see where we at? I was in the trenches fucked up.
Do you feel like you accomplished the American dream?
Yeah, from the standard of what the American dream is, yes.
Do you believe in the American dream?
No, that's why I was saying, that's why I was wording it like that, because I don't really believe in it. I feel like it's some superficial shit, like, but I grew out of like being too caught up in material things, and I feel like that's what the American dream lined up with, and I ain't really on that. So.
Yeah, it feels like now the American dream is buy, spend, and then you'll become magically happy. But you know, in your position, and I've started to make some money as well, like buying something will never make you happy.
Yeah, no. It's a fleeting feeling.
Brain cells rearranged. They killed lamp. He took 3 with him. They all know what your name about. Yeah, boy, I gotta yank this out. Make sure, food. I'm wait till late night.
See, that's why I gotta have that achievement under my belt. As a Chicago and Chiracian.
Is it still Chirac?
I be trying not to refer to it as that because I don't want to put myself in a mind state that I'm living in a fucking war zone, even though that's what it be. Sometimes.
Is it still as bad as it was in like the 2010s?
Statistically, no. Morally, yes.
I feel like these young guys are getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Man, little kids fucked up these days. Then it's like nowadays just daddy was with this shit, your mama was with this shit, you was born into it. Like a lot of kids nowadays, they just chasing that shit.
What do you think about the gangster lifestyle is so attractive to a kid?
It's just the attention that it brings. Wanting acceptance socially.
You know, one piece of advice I got from a rapper I really like, because I used to wear like loud fashion and stuff, but he's like, it's gonna be a robbery, so tuck your chain.
And it's gonna be a robbery, so tuck your chain.
So no, I don't wear chains anymore.
Damn,
you
who
know
said
who said
that? Who?
I think it was like this really cool Chicago guy.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Kanye West. Damn, the butterfly landed on me.
I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's wrong.
You should start a religion.
That mean I got good energy. And he chilling on my shit too. He, she, him, her, they. Hey, for this ball is life, folk.
They got your ass coming to this bitch like you D-Roll.
And I'm finna put a real highlight tape together.
I'm up before I do something, you know? 32.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
You gotta hit one of them.
Pass me the rock, dude.
Damn.
That was my shot when I used to play basketball back in the day. Did you play basketball in high school?
Yeah. I played on the team my freshman year, that was it.
What made you stop?
I was bad.
Did you drop out of school that year?
No, hell no, I graduated.
You were too busy doing other shit to play basketball?
Not necessarily, I was just getting in trouble too much.
Do you wish you finished out your career?
Hell yeah. I got accepted to college and all type of shit, but I just didn't go.
Was school boring to you?
Hell yeah, I hated school. By the time I got to my senior year, I hated school.
I feel like they gotta renovate school. They gotta change it up a little bit, because I feel like the average kid going to school nowadays, it's too boring.
Yeah, like all my other years leading up to my senior year, it was school fun though still. I hated going, but like when you get there, that should be like a ball. So I'm dunking this bitch. I'ma cuff this bitch like LeBron, shorty.
My brothers in that car.
We were playing basketball for a couple hours and we're about to leave, but then 42 Doug, you know, this guy, he came into the building with his crew, and what ensued next was a scrappy pickup game of Team Chicago versus Team Detroit. The neighborhood where he grew up, go to the 1300 block, the notorious 1300 block, and so we're gonna hit the streets of Chicago.
GDK, man.
We'll see you out there. So Polo's going back to the hotel. We got a little time to kill, but my impression of him is very positive. I think he's a very intelligent guy. He's soft-spoken, and his music is really nice. Like he actually sings, and he's a poet. There's not a lot of that in rap anymore. A lot of rap is like just like a list of crimes said in like a monotone, angry fashion. And to make music that makes people feel something, like I just got broken up by my girlfriend, I gotta listen to this in the car. I'm driving home from the club and I'm sad, I'm listening to this in the car. I would put Polo G in the same category as Rod Wave, where it's therapeutic, emotional music that when you're going through a tough time, you listen to it and you feel better. And that, I feel like, is a very difficult art to achieve. That's what makes him rare and unique. And it was cool that these guys came together, had a good game, and Team Detroit delayed their trip back home just to play with Team Chicago, so that was cool. You have just teleported in time with us, and there's a phenomenon called rapper time. But some of our best videos have been because we were patient. So I think back in the day, Murder Creek, we waited at a gas station for 2 hours before Izzy 93 and his crew came through. In our St. Louis video, we waited for Mo P to show up, and that ended up being a ripper. But now with Polo G, we're excited. We got our second win. We're ready to rumble. Without further ado, let's hit the streets of Chicago. People, where we are right now.
Shit, we on 1300, man. 1365, 1450, you got both sides. See it on hustle, man.
We are here at the Marshall Field Garden Apartments, an affordable housing project. And this is the place that back in the 90s, when the residents of the notorious Cabrini Green projects were getting cleared out due to being gang and crime infested, a lot of those residents came here to start over. And well, today, crime and gangs are still a huge issue. And this area is a known stronghold of the Vice Lords. And folks, this is the place where Polo G grew up. Let's check it out. Okay, so
You'll
this is
find
kind of
us
a
out.
crazy neighborhood because I saw like 1 block away are $1 million homes.
Yeah, all
Right?
around this motherfucker.
They looked expensive.
Those probably them condos right there, shit. You know, we can go anywhere through this motherfucker, but we got this building home and I'm
We can go to 1400 block as well.
Yeah, that's the other side.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if we're cool with those guys or not.
yeah, we good, man.
What's going on, brother? Tell me about this place.
Shit, this is where I grew up, shit, where most of us grew up, you know?
Don't make any sudden movements. Who's that over there?
Who what?
Is that the police?
No, that's the security. They work inside this complex right
So
here,
this is
this
kind of
building.
like this is kind of like how O Block is then. There's
A little
security
bit, it's
force that
similar.
runs it?
Yeah, it's similar.
But you grew up here.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Tell me
I'm
about
from
it.
right
Like
here.
how long did you spend here in your childhood?
Most of my childhood, most of my life really though, until I came a rapper.
Did you record music videos here?
Hell yeah, I did like 30 videos right
Okay,
here.
so what are some of your bigger songs that came from this area?
Find the things, I shot a lot of videos right here, I just can't remember. Oh yeah, I shot Heartless over here. I shot a video called Painting Pictures.
Hey, little nigga, if you send some shots, you better make it count. RPs touch his brain cells, rearrange his count.
Some people say Chicago music, drill rap culture, is a negative influence to the youth or it's a poison to the youth. What do you think about that?
At one point in time, I felt like, damn, this shit is fucked up. This like poison in the youth or anybody that you could be a regular working citizen, but this shit rile you up to do some shit you wouldn't have never did before. In the same token that this a lot of people realities. Like I even been shifting my mindset to like, oh, I want to rap more positively and shit like that. I ain't even want to drop some of the music that I've been dropping because I feel like it still paints a picture of a way that I don't want to really be viewed, but it's still my reality. Like I can't run from that. And it's duality in everything though.
Do you also think that in this industry right now, murder music is what sells?
No, hell no. I feel like that ain't what's being played. That shit be like you gonna be just big in your city, you just a local rapper. Nobody really want to hear that shit. That ain't how you make no hit. Everybody can relate to that.
So let me ask you this, like in 10 years, what do you think will change about this neighborhood?
I ain't really all the way sure. This shit always be the same. Like whoever shit, the youngest crowd really be the motherfucker that had this shit going on, but we all still gonna always fuck this place. This is where we from.
Is it accurate, you think, to say that the young guys are getting crazier and crazier?
Yeah.
Why do you
say
think that is?
I don't know. A lot of shit ain't the same though. Like ain't the same little programs and shit that we had when we was kids, you know?
Like after school programs?
Yeah, or like little shit to pull you away from this shit. It's a lot of, I feel like it ain't the same opportunities that, you don't know, little kids these days don't really play like into the AAUs and all that shit. Like they don't really be into all that shit.
In 2022, Polo identified a problem in his neighborhood, that there was no AAU basketball teams for the elementary school kids to play on. So he put his money where his mouth is and started one. And he confirms what we all feel, that the inner city youth is getting wilder and more reckless. And it seems to me it comes down to 3 main categories of lack of structure. And that would be after school activity structure, family structure, and surprisingly, gang structure. Now these first 2 are obvious, but hear me out on this theory I have. Back in the day, gang leaders, although very imperfect, provided some level of male authority figure, and I've even heard gang members tell me that OGs used to make them show them their report cards and do their homework. Now, with most Chicago gang leaders in prison, the streets are a free-for-all with virtually no leadership, and this chaos is an unintended consequence of the gang RICO cases of the last several years. But anyways, folks, I digress. Back to the video.
It ain't like
and the internet.
The internet play a big role in everything. Got everybody thinking they crazy. But like it's that shit, the same thing Blood said, shit. It ain't nothing to do but this shit.
Oh yeah, too, the drugs though. Motherfucker only smoke weed when we was little kids. Now motherfuckers popping perks, X, all type of shit.
So there's a lot of kids right now that they're considering dropping out of school. They're considering going full on in the streets. They're really committing to a lifestyle that there is a chance that they can be massively successful, but there's also a chance that they could just be dead or in prison. What would you say to that kid right now thinking about which lane to take?
It depends on what you going to the streets for. Go to school, kids, go to school. Everybody go to school.
So your name used to be Cap a lot before Cap became like a different term, right?
Yeah, motherfucker shorten my shit on the nickname side.
Because if you tell a younger kid Cap a lot, they're gonna say, oh, you lie a lot.
Yeah.
So what did it used to mean back in the day?
In Chicago, like Captain used to mean something different, like you tweaking, but now people make it seem like, I think Atlanta is like you a liar.
Come on, let's rap the block. Yeah, we going. Come on, let's rap the
We about to head out?
Take you through the Betty, Tommy. Come on,
Go Betty again. They got nothing to do, brother. Come on, you know?
If anyone thinks rapping is an easy job, what would you tell them?
This is definitely a workspace where if you follow your gut instinct, you are damn near always win.
Should we ask them if they want to be in the photograph? I feel like Chicago police are very fast at responding to a crowd. When we're with the Latin Kings, they're there fast. When we're with you guys, they're here fast.
Because they use their cameras. They be sitting and watching the station.
Where are the flock cameras around here?
One right there. It's one right there.
So you know that they can follow your car based on your license plate?
Yeah, because they got license plate readers and shit like that.
Everybody we lost from our neighborhood. Every single last one.
So all of these are young guys from this area that passed away?
From the 1990s, all the way on.
And it could be from anything, like this guy died from...
It's not all gun violence.
Is there anyone in particular you want to highlight and just say anything about?
Right here, my brother Fats. My brother Fats, he was a twin. That was my real right here man.
What was Fats known for?
He was known for getting money. He get money and look out for his people. He a real nigga. They shoot a music video right now, working. We trying to get this money going, man. We trying to get everybody.
Very quickly after we assembled for a music video, Chicago PD showed up in force and hounded our every step. Let's see how this interaction goes.
They gotta move it.
Now some would say it's obvious why the police are here. This is a hotspot for violence and gang activity, and it's good the police are getting here before any violence can happen. But others would ask, are these guys getting treated like they are guilty without even committing a crime? You strike me as a man that's very intelligent, very awake, very aware. How do you share that with like the guys that we were just with on 1300 Block?
I just try my best to sow seeds into their brain or just do the right shit or be on. Cause I ain't gonna say I'm perfect like this to be on what I'm on, make you a better person, but I just try to sow seeds where I can to just steer them in the right directions as much as I can. I don't wanna be trying to force a change. So I feel like change will never work like that. Like it always lead back to you and like what you really want out of life. You just gotta just say little shit here and there and show people like, all right, this what I'm on. Like I always had a mindset of like even flying my homies to Cali with me one time and just letting them see that this shit is different than where we from. Cause like I never left Chicago. I mean, like I was never anywhere else outside of the city.
So is this normal for a music video that the police show up?
Yeah.
Did they bring the vibe down a little bit?
Look, you see what they do? They don't leave. You see, look, now look, no,
Look how they want to sit around. This is why we're on.
They don't leave.
Outside.
Do they try and pull do you have your permit bullshit?
You got a permit report, bro?
Yeah. Look, you just asked.
You just asked that.
Sir, we're Americans, we're just filming with the video camera.
Okay, but just, you know, you can't be obstructing traffic.
Do you get a permit when you film stuff on your phone?
You got a production larger than just a regular device. This is all professional equipment. You know you need a permit when you have professional equipment. So I don't want to take it there. I don't want to take it there. You know what I'm saying?
My boy,
I'm trying to be respectful and professional, but I still got to do my job. When it calls, you guys blocking traffic, people can get through. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it on the sidewalk. Feel free to walk around.
Just give us 30 minutes.
You know what I mean? That's cool with me, bro. That's all cool with me.
This the Menno. Hey, this all our family in here, bro.
You're big on eating healthy, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
If you look at most of the convenience stores near hoods, it's all like
fucked up shit, all this bullshit, this shit that fuck with your brain.
It never ceases to catch my attention that when I go to the hood, that the overwhelming majority of quote-unquote food available is processed and extremely unhealthy shit. It's actually crazy to think that the super threats are fueled by chips, juice, and honey buns. And it makes me wonder, is the food that's sold here due to demand from consumers in the area, or is this just another part of a deeper, darker system that's goal is to keep neighborhoods poor, unhealthy, incarcerated, and crime-ridden. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, to me, one thing I think people back home should think about is knowing how to read the back of these. Like enriched flour, niacin. The more ingredients it has, the worse it is. Maybe produced with genetic engineering. I would love to see a future when there's healthy food available anywhere you go.
Hell yeah.
One thing I'm curious about, is there pressure? Like, you're a guy that has made it extremely successful, you made a lot of money. Is there any pressure of like, hey, I need this, can you pay for this? Like, where people are constantly kind of asking you for stuff.
Of course, hell yeah. You get a lot of miscellaneous people like that you don't even fuck with like that, but just cause you from a place, a motherfucker be looking at it like, damn, you supposed to be doing this, you know? Cause you made it out. It's like, that's like one of the toughest positions you could ever be in, being a rapper that made it, and then people know you got all this fucking money.
How do you deal with that?
Shit, I just keep my circle tight though. Like, I fuck with who I fuck with. I got a big heart though. Like, I ain't never did shit for brownie points or did shit to be able to say I did and no none of that shit. Like, I just am who I am though. So I'ma look out for people regardless though. One thing I did learn to start telling myself is like, you can't get mad at it though, because you can't get too frustrated with it or let it run your mind crazy. Cause like, you literally supposed to be built for this shit. Like, it's damn near like only a select few amount of people, especially from where we come from. Like, I'm the only rich motherfucker that come from this type of circumstance from the whole north side.
Okay, so who do you talk to about money? Like, as far as investing or making more of it, like, how do you find someone to talk to about that?
I talk to my peers, like people people that I'm really familiar with, that I fuck with on that level, cause I ain't just talking to niggas about business though. People who I really genuinely fuck with on the high end, and even some of my guys, like they be wanting to give it like, hey bro, what you think we should do right now? And they come up with an idea, I'm like, look, I'm a full-fledged support this though, like even if I'm putting up most of the capital though, like as long as this a team effort though. Like, cause sometimes people ain't even just rich financially, they rich in ideas though.
Is there any financial tip you'd give to the audience in their own life?
Don't fall for consumerism. Don't live your life chasing material shit like I was saying in the beginning, man. A lot of shit I done ran through a lot of money that I feel like I could have spent a better way.
Can you say what your first deal looked like and what you spent that money on?
My first deal, I signed for a lot of money. When I first got my deal, like I say, I went to Treasures, I bought a watch. I went shopping to the mall like almost every day. I had a hotel room on Michigan Avenue. In Michigan Avenue, all the stores right there. So I was just walking up and down that bitch spending money every day. And then, like, you know, just take care of all my peoples. I wasn't saying no to nobody. I ended up eventually getting me a crib. I paid up the rent for a year for like $110,000. And I bought me a Beamer, a BMW X7.
And what did you learn about money? Getting a huge check like that, like, what are some things you learned about money?
Just to save it more and manage it better. Like, put your money into things that's gonna make you more money instead of having like depreciating assets like goofy shit like jewelry and cars and meaningless ass clothes. Like, you ain't gotta spend so much money on the clothes you buy.
The reason I'm passionate about money is because I feel like money is the secret to freedom. Mm-hmm. Unless you know how to play the money game, you're always gonna be a slave to a job or to the, you know, someone's gonna keep you.
You gotta have both though. You gotta have a mindset of getting money, but I have a mindset of freedom outside of money too, just so you can enjoy it correctly and spend it correctly though, because even a motherfucker who rich as hell can still be a slave to money, like feeling like they just gotta keep chasing their tail with this shit. You'll run yourself in the ground. Like, I got to a point where I just told myself like, bro, me going to the studio every night from 4 p.m. to 6 in the morning the next day, that's not life for real. Just being more reasonable about the shit, because you would think like, man, I'm hustling, this is my passion, but everything's supposed to be done in moderation, everything.
You can only keep a really high pace for so long before you need to rest.
You burn out.
Just like an athlete, you need to rest there, you know?
Bro.
Are we hitting the studio next?
I gotta go to shoot a scene to my video at the B&B real quick. What y'all wanna do now? We can slide?
Let's do it. So I don't know if people think that rapping is an easy job. Well, I can tell you from talking to a lot of these guys, it's a lot of long days. Actually, a lot of these guys are pretty much nocturnal, I feel like. They wake up around noon, but they go until 2 a.m., 6 a.m. It's a lot of energy output. Like being on stage, you can be drained after an hour. Going to the studio, you can be drained after an hour. Public appearances, everywhere you go, you feel like you have eyes on you. And it's so hard to make it out. And to be in a position like Polo G, where you're a multi-platinum artist, is unbelievable odds. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good to meet you. I'm Tommy.
Oh, that's Tommy D.
And you're Diamond.
Yeah. What y'all doing out here?
I'm here for the music video.
What music video?
Polo's about to pull up here. Did he send me the wrong address?
Oh wait, Polo sent it to you?
Mm-hmm.
What? Yeah, you had the right spot.
Okay. Are you shooting the music video? Yeah. Okay, you just want to make sure I wasn't just stalking the guy?
I was like, what the fuck?
Tell the people. Okay, we gotta tell who you are. You're an important figure.
My name's Diamond Visuals. I'm from Chicago, man. I'm a Chicago music video director. Today we got Polo G.
Who are some other guys you've shot for?
The other guys, I would say Big Sean, G Herbo, Lil Tecca, Lotto, Anicia. The list goes on, man.
And you're with Lyrical Lemonade too?
Yeah.
If you're a happening, this is the guy that shoots your music video.
Potentially, man. It goes up though, man. There's a lot more room to grow, so I'm excited.
That's the attitude you have to win in this game. Are you used to staying up this late, by the way?
You said, am I used to staying up this late?
Yeah.
For sure. Off the rip.
Okay, so this is easy for you.
This shit real.
I'm already at the end of my limit, dude. I'm ready to, as soon as we go back in the car,
Oh, they just pulled up. We gonna come back down and give y'all the pass.
You heard the song that we're doing today?
No, I don't know anything. I didn't even know the time she was outside the fucking building. I'm actually trying to catch Polo right now. We have to leave this location in 2 minutes.
Because it's a rental?
Yeah, and we're past our time.
So rapper time.
Yeah.
Almost always behind schedule.
Always.
How do you work through that?
You just try not to crash out, bro. You try not to crash out, make do with what you're given.
To be on for 9 years is a huge achievement. A lot of people nowadays, they blow up for a song or two, you hear about them for a year, and then they're gone. What do you think is your recipe that's allowed you to stay on for 9 years?
Just staying true to myself for the most part, and staying genuine in my approach with music. And I just definitely think, though, my sound carried me a lot, though.
Would you classify yourself as an introvert or extrovert?
I'm definitely an introvert. You see, I had to warm up talking to y'all since I've been with y'all all day.
Most people wouldn't guess that a famous rapper that performed on stage is an introvert.
Yeah, I actually had to get comfortable with performing again. Like when I first started performing, and I was like coming fresh from like being who I was, just like being outside and in the streets every day. It was like this shit wasn't nothing to me. Like I don't give a fuck about y'all. But then when I got deep enough into this shit and I understand that people got expectations of me and they want me to live up to this like mountaintop shit, and it come with so much like people care about how you perform and do this and do that. It started to put pressure on me where it started to make me nervous. Initially starting out, I was never nervous about it because I didn't care.
You go a lot of hours. Can you talk about that?
What to talk about what?
How long a workday of a rapper is?
A workday of a rapper is... No, let me stop playing more.
It's not an easy schedule to maintain. Jesus Christ.
We out here bepping. They talking about who got the city, bitch. I'm on top of it.
Wisdom to the youth watching this.
Man, try your best to have a positive outlook on any situation that you're going through in your life, man. No matter what it is, even if you feel like you're at your lowest, at your worst, just try to have a positive outlook and mindset, and that could change everything.
I think a lot of people are gonna watch this and say, I really like this guy, I like his music. What do you got cooking that they can see or check out?
Hood Poet Black Heart Edition, man. My motherfucking deluxe finna drop. We finna turn the fuck up, man. I've been dropping single after single. So, you know, bro, get ready to cop that.
Links in description. Comment Big Dog's got it. You just show them the fan base moving in and joining forces. Thank you guys for checking this out. Peace. Folks, this was a look into the life of rap superstar Polo G. And had a great time. I want to do more of these. So if you're an artist coming out with an album, people I really want to work with, Sexy Red, please Sexy Red, give me a call. Kevin Gates, Russ, out in Atlanta. I've been a fan of you for a long, long time. Tyler, the Creator, I think we would make a great day in the life with you. And lastly, I'll say Post Malone. You seem like a great guy, great heart. Maybe we bring you another gun. maybe make it gold-plated like a cartel gun, and we shoot a video. But if you want to get Big Dogs Gotta Eat merch, it's on the website. If we wanted to buy fentanyl, how easy would it be to find around here? It's easy.
The homeless pooping, that's like inevitable down here. You're gonna see that every 5 feet type shit. Very rare footage.
I ain't never seen this shit before.
San Francisco's Tenderloin neighborhood is at the heart of the narrative about the city. Drugs, homelessness, crime.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in San Francisco, an open-air drug market of the Tenderloin. Here to show you the fentanyl crisis and what's going on. That's one of the things this place is famous for. Yasmin found the first human shit. And right behind us, someone is lighting a pipe or something. San Francisco is home to a notoriously gritty neighborhood called the Tenderloin. It's a place where people regularly smoke fentanyl, commit robberies, and poop in public all in broad daylight. It is home to an open-air drug market, and it's one of America's hotspots for fentanyl and homelessness. Shootings, murders, robberies, and assaults are the words you frequently find in headlines about this area. It's sort of a Wild West place where criminals run the streets, and it's gotten so bad that on March 14th of 2024, citizens and business owners banded together to sue the city of San Francisco because, and I quote, residents are terrified to leave their homes and businesses are unable to recruit staff. This is because if you walk yourself to work in the Tenderloin, it's almost certain that you will encounter people smoking fentanyl and injecting heroin. It's not uncommon to see naked homeless guys pooping and masturbating in front of you, and while you are at your job, you will need to be alert on whether the person entering your store will be stealing from you or trying to use the company bathroom to do drugs. It's a scary and filthy place, and it's also a very sad place because you have thousands of people living in absolute misery and turmoil. People that could be living up to their potential, but for some reason aren't. It's a huge problem with no end in sight. So the question is, what do you do about this? People on the right side of the political spectrum believe the solution involves more police, being tougher on crime, and moving the homeless people out of the area. But where do these people go? People on the left take what they view as more of a humanitarian approach. They look at drug addiction as an illness, and they believe the best way to help the problem is to invest into things like clean needles and pipes in an effort to prevent disease spreading, and also to provide housing and other resources for the people struggling. Today, we show you one of America's worst neighborhoods. We examine how the Tenderloin got to this point. We show you what happens here on a daily basis, and we talk about what could be done to improve this area. Let's hit the streets. Quick announcement, we've restocked the hoodies. Big Dogs Gotta Eat. We got them in the black, we got them in the blue. They're jumping off the shelves. Get yours while supply lasts. TommyGMcGee.com. Thank you.
Ain't no cap in my song, ain't no cap in my rap. I don't wait on no phone, I don't never do that. This is straight off the dome, this is straight off there. Got your bitch giving dough, got your bitch giving. You already know we on.
It is November 15th, 2023 as of filming this video, and we are in San Francisco to explore the Tenderloin, which is the open-air drug market. Let's give you a little background on the history of the Tenderloin. This section of the city earned its name after the higher quality cut of meat, beef tenderloins, and this was because police officers in the early 1900s would be able to afford beef tenderloins because of all the bribes they accepted due to ignoring illicit activity in the area. The bribes really kicked in when California passed the Red Light Abatement Act in 1914. This meant that other areas got more heavily policed, and that due to the Tenderloin's reputation for lax policing, many of those criminals came to the Tenderloin to set up shop in the area. So law enforcement looking the other way has long been part of this neighborhood's history. This area is particularly diverse, and some of this is due to the migration that followed after the Vietnam War. A significant number of people came from Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia and moved to the area due to its affordability. Now, as far as housing goes in the Tenderloin, something notable is 25% of the housing stock is owned by nonprofits. This means a lot of the housing is halfway houses, homeless shelters, and recovery centers. And nonprofits do this in order to help the homeless community. A 2022 report estimated that 3,800 homeless people call this place home on any given night. And part of the reason homeless people love places like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Phoenix is simply because of the nice weather that allows them to be outside year-round. So to summarize, the Tenderloin's troublesome predicament is nothing new, and this place has been plagued by drugs and crime for over 100 years. Arguably the human poo capital of America. They even apparently have an app here in San Francisco that tracks where human poo is so you don't step in it on the street.
14,597 calls about piles of poo.
Down by the Civic Center, it's pretty grim.
The Poop Patrol will have a staff of 6 and 2 trucks for a cost of about $750,000.
It's going to be an interesting week to film because Chinese leader Xi Jinping, among other Asian leaders, are in town meeting with Biden, Kamala Harris. We filmed this episode in November of 2023. During this time, San Francisco was hosting the annual meeting for APEC, or the Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation. APEC promotes free free trade and economic development among the nations that are members. And I can understand why the United States would want to clean up the streets to welcome our foreign guests to town, but here are two questions that come to mind. One, as it is largely Chinese fentanyl flooding the San Francisco streets, should not Chinese leader Xi Jinping see the effects of his country's export? And two, why is it that we can clean the streets up for foreign leaders, but we can't clean up the streets for the American taxpayer that lives there and funds the cleanup in the first place? It appears that the Tenderloin has been altered a little bit. It's gotten a little bit of a clean image so that dear leader Xi Jinping doesn't see how crazy it really is. But we're gonna give you a picture of what it's like in San Francisco's open-air drug market, the Tenderloin. Let's begin. Right now what you're seeing is a lot of handsome Asian gentlemen walking around San Francisco, and from what I'm gathering from locals, San Francisco did not look like this only a week ago. They kind of cleaned a lot up.
Trash are what some people in the Tenderloin have learned to live with day in and day out.
Well, over the week of September 22nd, city crews collected more than 36,000 pounds of it in the Tenderloin. That's more than 18 tons, and that's only what public works crews hauled away. It doesn't even include what was picked up by the CBD or Urban Alchemy. And it's just one average week. The trash never stops.
This guy looks like Secret Service or... Holy shit, look, riot police. What is cooking up today, huh? I thought there was gonna be a video about fentanyl and homelessness and drug addiction, but it looks like it might be interspersed with a little bit more. Are we protected from Vippers here?
Don't leave your valuables with you.
Okay.
Because like they would entice them to break it. But then I'm here until 5:30.
Okay, and if you need help fighting them off, call us too, okay?
Okay.
San Francisco is famous for being one of the more lawless places in America, but because all the foreign leaders are in town, we're putting up a pretty strong show of force. I don't know if it's gonna be an entirely accurate picture of what it's like day to day, but look, as you can see, police and law enforcement and whatnot, these guys are zooted and booted and ready to rumble, so I'm guessing there's gonna be some clashes today. We're gonna go meet with some of our contacts, guys that can really show us what this thing's about. That's what this channel is about, getting inside access to places most people don't, so we can bring you the real, honest, raw truth. I have a feeling it's gonna be a little harder today for people to sell fentanyl with all these law enforcement in town. Can we go through this way, go around? So something that I think is always interesting about when you find like homeless camps or really bad drug issues is that it's very close to high wealth areas. So we got our whole Ray-Ban, we got designer fashion. In the midst of this is extreme poverty. We're meeting our contact at this train station. We'll see you guys then. Is this where it normally goes down, is right here, it's busy?
This is like the nice part of the Tenderloin. Once you go in there, that's where it's really at. I mean, you walk down here right now,
there's so many police and federal agents.
Not only that, normally this is not like that, like this. It's really, really dirty. So where I'm from is about 10, 60 minutes south. But yes, I've been here, you know, Bay Area, Stockton all my life.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
How you doing?
Man.
How you doing?
This my brother.
How you doing, brother?
We waiting on my cousin right now. All this Apex shit got it real crowded. So he said he like 5 blocks away, but he driving.
So is it not normally like this? I noticed there's like a million feds, a million police around here.
It's never like this. You pick like the exact week where
it's gonna be a little funky in the Tenderloin.
Yeah, for sure. I said we used to be out here doing our thing probably about 12, 15 years ago. But we was outside, but my cousin, he never left. So that's why when I seen your shit, I'm like, I know who to put Tommy G in contact with.
One thing I think that's a little funny is like when the Chinese leaders come to town, it's their fentanyl that's tearing up the town. But when they come, they gotta clean it up. You know what I mean? I think they should see some of the fentanyl.
They should.
We should show Xi Jinping a bag of fentanyl and be like, excuse me, sir, do you know where this came from?
For real. This is f***ing up our nation right now, man.
Are we officially in the Tenderloin right now?
It's just across the street. Even right here, usually you gonna see because nodding, leaning, everything. They got the Secret Service.
Have you guys heard of ISO?
What's ISO?
It's like stronger than fentanyl.
Got some new shit now? What the f?
If you could speak directly to the great leader Xi Jinping, is there anything you would tell him?
They whole culture is crazy. From what I heard at least, ain't it communism?
Yeah. What do you think about communism?
Just being from America, I don't think it's right. I don't think one person should have that much power.
We are in the BART, which is the subway or train system?
Bay Area Rapid Transportation.
What do you notice that's different about today compared to normal?
We are literally at one of the grossest, nastiest BART stations that I ever know.
In San Francisco.
And it's cleaned it in.
It's cleaned.
So what do you think it is that when foreigners come to town, when presidents from other countries come to town, we can clean it up? Or when regular old Americans are here, hey, we're just gonna make it a shithole. What do you think about that?
I think it's backwards.
We need to run.
Tommy G, a fighter too. He go
Pretty wrestler.
Wrestling, you just
You good at that shit?
pretty good, yeah.
Let's see. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah.
We're gonna look into the fentanyl, the trank, and all the drugs that are hitting the city right now and give you an inside look. Let's go boots on the ground.
It'll be a lot more of these right now.
So is this a rich area here?
Yes, it is. That's the cool part about it.
These high rises, condos and shit, it's hella expensive to live in.
And in the midst of that is literally a bed sheet with like poop and shit on it.
Blood. You paying $4,500 a month.
Brush this. So
what is it like running a shop? People stealing shit all the time. There's homeless guys pooping in front of your store.
I mean, we've been here for some years though, so everybody respects us.
The homeless pooping, that's like inevitable down here. You're gonna see that every 5 feet type shit. You know what I mean?
So what struggle did you face as a business owner in San Francisco?
Over here be booming, bro.
Yeah. Are you guys seeing the impact that fentanyl hit the streets?
Hell yeah, it's the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
That shit worse than heroin, all that shit, man. That shit turned everything into zombies out here.
Yeah.
lady trying to trade some Ben & Jerry's ice cream for some fentanyl.
Trade some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It was still frozen too.
Do you think she boosted that ice cream?
I don't know. Where is she?
When Olympics come to town, when leaders come to town, we try and give a squeaky clean image to the world that everything's okay here, when really, it's not.
Very rare footage.
I ain't never seen this shit before.
Tell us about the area that we're in right now.
This is the Took Street.
What's it like here?
Like a lot of drugs, a lot of homeless people live down there. A lot of mental ill. I live here like almost 13 years.
Does it normally look like this?
No. Nighttime is bad because you got bars. The president is here today. That's why they clean everything.
This is a high crime area?
Yeah. 2 people got killed a month ago.
What happened?
It's the drugs. Each corner they sell like fentanyl.
If we wanted to buy fentanyl, how easy would it be to find around here?
It's easy. A lot of people are like Halloween every day. They dress up like a female, guys with a dress. You see half people be all naked.
You see naked people around here?
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, bro.
What kind of an adventure are you taking us on, and what are we gonna see?
I'm just basically gonna take you on a little quick extravaganza with a Tenderloin.
Okay.
Kind of sad, but you feel me? You feel me?
We're gonna see Fetty Wap.
A lot of Fetty Wap concerts sold out. I'm gonna give you the flip side to both. Feel me? It's people out here actually working to actually save lives and shit.
I mean, I see a lot of people cleaning. I see a lot. I know there's a lot of treatment centers here.
Yeah, we got resources trying to get people jobs. We usually walk around with Narcan, and fentanyl testers for the people that like to take pills and smoke weed and shit just so we test it. That shit is becoming a big monster.
Where a lot of stuff is becoming laced.
A lot of stuff is laced.
And if something's laced with fentanyl, that could be a very deadly mistake, right?
For sure.
You think you're gonna take a couple of puffs of weed, it's gonna be a nice day, and all of a sudden,
yeah, it's been going like that. Say like the past year or two after the pandemic.
So one thing to draw your attention to is the architecture in the area. So this is the anti-homeless architecture where they don't let people sit or sleep. What do you think about that?
That ain't stopping shit. Now they just putting up tents.
Homelessness is something that's much easier to get into than out of. I had a conversation with a professor from the University of Wisconsin that researched homelessness, and when it comes to breaking down why people become homeless, he said it's easiest to break it down like this. A third of the people are homeless due to drug addiction issues, a third are homeless due to mental illness, and a third are homeless because they were living paycheck to paycheck and one financial setback took them out. And really there's a lot of overlap between those 3 categories. But let's dive more into the financial aspect. Only 44% of Americans are equipped to handle an emergency expense of $1,000 or more. So whether it be a car repair or a hospital bill, that's enough for many people to miss rent and begin the downward spiral to homelessness. What's more is a lot of the people that are homeless were dealt a bad hand from the beginning. One study of women living in temporary shelters found that 78% of them reported being the victim of childhood abuse. That's staggering. When you consider the following variables, a nationwide trend of rent and cost of living going up, inflation lowering purchase power, easy access to highly addictive drugs, in particular the fentanyl that's flooding across our southern border, high rates of mental illness, an all-time high of household debt, and relatively low amounts of savings. These conditions make for the perfect storm of homelessness. It feels messed up though that you even have to design a city like that.
Right.
Part of me understands if I was a business owner, I don't want a bunch of homeless people in front of my business. But when you look at just a person that wants a place to sit, it's tough. There's a yin and yang to this problem.
If that wasn't right there,
that's human shit.
Yeah, that's human.
That's one of the things this place is famous for. Yasmin found the first human shit. What can you tell us about the Tenderloin? I'm from Milwaukee. I haven't seen anything like this before.
You know, the Tenderloin is supposed to be
like when you cut meat, they say the tenderloin is like the most precious part of a meat, right? When you're doing like the little Jewish cut thing or whatever. So this is like really the prime financial area. You know, you got the financial district down the street. There's money out here, really, is what it is. You get deep into the tenderloin, it's like with all this money out here, it ain't changing the poverty out here. It ain't no in-betweens out here. Ain't no middle class. You either living dirt poor, or you living up, or you getting it up. It's pimping, hoeing, dope, dealing, killing. Out here, you know what I'm saying? Police don't give a f. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell. It seems like things are pretty out in the open. Like you don't have to really worry about it.
They don't give a f.
Many people have been complaining that San Francisco is too soft on crime. So let's examine the policies that are in place in the city. Chesa Boudin, who served as DA from 2019 to 2022, ran on a progressive platform of decarceration and justice reform. One of the first policies he implemented as DA was the elimination of cash bail for certain offenders not deemed to be a public safety risk. Progressives argue that cash bail creates a two-tier justice system. If you don't have money for bail, you will be stuck sitting in a cell while a wealthier person is able to walk free. Furthermore, the issue is compounded as impoverished people are forced to work with public defenders who are underpaid and overworked. Conservatives push back against this because they believe this creates a revolving door system that the criminals are aware of. Not only do the criminals have no fear of consequence, but this also results in a demoralized police force that doesn't want to do their job if they know it won't have an impact. Let me know in the comments which ideology you'd prefer to have in charge in your city.
The only thing is, you see kids come and respect kids. You see women and older people respect them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, see somebody grandma coming, hey, put that shit away.
The Chinese leaders in town right now, and you know where all the fentanyl comes from?
China.
So what do you think about that?
It's all part of the government plan. They put Coke and Coca-Cola at one time. I mean, it's all population control. It's all part of the life that want to keep control. If they don't keep control of people, then one day they feel that they'll be overpopulated like China.
So you think the government is letting it in to try and take people out?
I think that the government is having no choice because China has the most power and has the most money when it comes to influences other countries. I mean, we're America. We're a country that's supposed to be the land of the brave, but in reality, I mean, we're the land of the brave or the slave. So I can't tell you the truth, man. China is a place that they've been dealing with America. They know how to infiltrate and they know how to do things. So I think that we got an enemy that we just finally got to meet our match. You know what I'm saying?
How much money do I need if I want to buy a hit of Fetty? How much money do I need?
Shit, I mean, I can't tell you all that. You better ask somebody that sell it. If you look around the ground, you might find a sack, man. All I can say is, if you don't know what it is, you better ask somebody.
Rapping shit now. Yeah, I know that, huh? What's up? What kind of documentary you got?
Feel me?
How you come up down here?
I come up down here from Oakland. I'm out here saving lives on this fentanyl shit and shit too. You feel me?
Okay. You know, over 620 people they got record is dying from that stuff.
I'm gonna give you some facts about that shit. This is my uncle, y'all. He gonna tell y'all a little bit more about what's going on.
What is it like sweeping through the streets right now?
It's not too good right now because, like I said, it's over. What they got record is over 620 people dying from fentanyl.
What do you think should be done?
They need to have more education for them. A long time ago, they used to have programs like CEDAR, which was a training program. Fentanyl is a problem of it, but what's the underneath of all the fentanyl? When I'm talking about the mental health, the homelessness. But you got the people like the mayor making skating rings. I mean, it's okay for them to skate, have a safe place to go to skate, but you build that thing costs $2 million and you ain't got no place for these homeless and sick people to go. And this is a lifesaver. But some of them get mad when you finish this to them because they get high and they get away from all their problems, right? And that's another reason they get high, they get away from their problems.
Oh, there's more poop right here. So that's poop number 2, and that was only a half a block away from poop number 1.
But you're gonna see a lot more of that. That's okay, that can be addressed easily. That's nothing. Compared to other problems, that ain't shit, right? That's shit, but you understand what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. When did fentanyl hit the city?
During the pandemic.
What can you tell us about the tenderloin, man?
Shit, it is what it is, you feel me? We're ready to get our money, eat, you feel me?
What advice do you have to someone battling addiction?
Shit, just stay strong, try to stay grounded, and put your trust in God, you feel me?
Are there resources for people out here that are looking to get help?
Yeah, there's resources, you know. You gotta want it though, you gotta want it. If you don't want it, then you ain't gonna get it.
All right, well, have a good day, okay?
You too, God bless.
The people that are leaning over, what is that about?
Pretty much people are high on fentanyl all day.
There's something about it that makes your back.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I watch your steps and species and shit around. But when you see that whole look and everything, we pretty much know what's going on, especially when somebody's standing up sleep.
Look, we interrupt this broadcast. That just, it's kind of unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. Y'all don't have one of these in Milwaukee?
We don't have human shit everywhere.
Oh.
We have our issues in Milwaukee, but not human shit.
This is a welcome center. Like they might give Narcan and all of this. This is some resource shit that we might want to get on there, bro.
Next, we talked to a guy from St. Anthony's. St. Anthony's is a nonprofit that hires a lot of ex-cons to do social work in the area, and I think this is a great idea because if you want someone to navigate the streets properly, you should probably find guys that know the streets and have been in the streets themselves. So tell me what you do here and where we are.
Jones and Golden Gate, and I work right here at St. Anthony's. I work with the homeless. We give them showers, we wash their clothes, we give them food, and we help them like basically get off the streets.
Sounds like you got your work cut out for you. There's a lot of people here that need help. What is it like and what do you see day to day?
Day to day I see people overdosing, bringing them back. It's crazy.
Have you had to use Narcan on someone?
No.
How do you bring them back if they're overdosing?
Put the Narcan up their nose, and then you hit it with the pump 2 times, and then it brings them back.
I guess, where do you see this going? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse?
It's getting a little better out here. It's getting a little better.
It'd be people that's relatively been in the streets, relatively may have been in jail, or relatively used to use drugs. You feel me? That get these jobs, and it's a help. It's a help to our streets. So you feel me? They need to keep them grants.
In your opinion, what makes or breaks someone's success in becoming sober or getting off the streets?
Should put the effort to it and give them help.
With a lot of these folks that you're working with, do you think childhood trauma or mental illness is a big part of their journey?
Yeah.
What is it that's tearing up the city right now? Is it more than fentanyl or is it primarily fentanyl?
I'm gonna say fentanyl. Killing people. All my friends, everything. Relatives, they all dying off of it. Dying, left to right.
So if you had a message to America about this crisis, what would it be?
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone?
Leave it alone.
Current day that fentanyl is just huge in the city. When did it start hitting the city and when did you first hear about it?
I guess maybe 3 years ago, and I don't use fentanyl anymore. I used it for a short period, and then I got injured, I went to the hospital, they put me on methadone, and the end of the story with fentanyl.
What's your drug of choice now that you're trying to escape?
I guess meth.
Meth? Okay. And for someone that lives around this area, how easy is that to find them by?
It's on every corner.
Every corner? I would imagine in your shoes that makes it very hard to get away from it.
You can, yeah.
Is there anything the city could be doing better to help someone in your shoes?
Gotta educate people.
What's the first hit of meth? Was it love at first sight?
I think it might have been, yeah, but that's because you're trying to fill a hole. You're trying to fill some kind of an emptiness.
What's your plan forward, or what's your next move?
Well, my goal right now is to get housing, legal housing, not a squad.
If there's youth watching this that are wondering if they should experiment with drugs,
as young people, you're not missing anything. You don't need to do drugs to feel like you're going to be a part of something. It's not necessary. Have a good life, drug-free, and stay healthy.
What do we got here?
Number 1 team there is, Warriors.
So what percentage of people out here using Boost to supplement their use?
So first and foremost, you have to have mothers from around the world sit down and have a real debate. Because in 100 years, the human race is going to be doing cocaine. Have you ever done cocaine?
Not yet.
Now, when you look at your trash cans and now you see excess of trash, well, how do you stop inflation? When you start talking to your neighbor and realistic that in 100 years, the human race will be doing cocaine, will be doing opium, will be doing fentanyl. Then that person is going to boost. So the more you boost, the more you hurt your neighbor. So now you don't know your neighbor that well. So now there's conflict because no, I don't want my niece growing up and using drugs.
So we come full circle, or if you talk to your neighbor more,
then you zone better. Because now it's not decriminalizing it, it's legalizing it. Why? Because we're letting the underworld win at night. When you're honest with yourself and say, you know what, my mother says, you know what, I'm talking with the other mother from another continent, my son does that too. But now when you accept it And instead of denying that person, now you zone better. So now at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I think you speak in a smart and poetic way, but we do have an appointment we have to walk to. So I wish you the best. All right, man, take care.
You keep it illegal?
I hear you. When you see cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, New York, with crime and all the bad things that are happening there, it's easy to point at them as a punching bag for bad progressive policies. And while I do agree some of those progressive policies are counterproductive, I do think it's important to highlight that in rural areas across the country, you look at Kentucky, Mississippi, West Virginia, these are Republican-dominated places, and they have a lot of the same problems that the progressive cities do too, just in rural pockets. High rates of drug addiction, high rates of welfare, high rates of unemployment. So if we are going to advance as a country, I think we need to compare notes and work together as a team to say what solutions are truly going to benefit each area and what can make a city a good, safe, and employable place to live no matter where it is in the country. And right behind us, someone is lighting a pipe or something. It is so open and blatant here.
I was out here on the streets from here, San Jose to Stockton, and I used to be one of these guys out here selling drugs, doing drugs. Yeah. So I was a part of this lifestyle for almost 20 years. I went in and out of prison for 5 times. I couldn't stay out of the street for more than 90 days. I would get out of prison within 2-3 months, right back in, 5 times.
Is there a story from that time period that can give us an insight into what your life was like?
I grew up around drugs and gangs all my life. So when I was a little kid, I already knew I was going to end up in prison. For me, I was able to get out of it through a lot of pain, and I finally made a choice in prison to finally get out of it, and now I'm out almost 5 years clean.
Congratulations, brother.
How you doing? Welcome to San Francisco, brother.
Thank you.
Our area right here in Soma and the Tenderloin really has not changed too much at all. As you can see, we have a lot of children in this area that got to walk through this. This area of San Francisco with these buildings and complexes actually have the highest concentration of children in all of San Francisco. So it's just really frustrating to see that our area is being affected by the drugs and the homelessness the most. A lot of the businesses out here have been shut down. Everything in this radius, honestly, has been shut down. You see a lot of these black bags that these individuals are carrying around. Those black undiscreet bags come from this place called the Harm Reduction, the Needle Exchange down on 6th Street. I'll show you guys. They give out a lot of utensils and paraphernalia to drug addicts that are struggling. It doesn't really help them. It's actually enabling them and keeping them in this cycle of using.
Let's talk about the business of harm reduction. In 2023, over 800 people died from overdose in San Francisco, 80% of which involve fentanyl. One of the ways that people try and reduce this is harm reduction. Harm reduction is the providing of paraphernalia such as pipes, needles, and foil to addicts for the safer consumption of the drugs. Many people argue that while you are working on the larger issue of getting people out of addiction, you might as well work in the meantime on the task of giving them clean tools to prevent long-term negative effects such as HIV, hepatitis, and other diseases from being spread. Millions of dollars flow into San Francisco every year to help towards harm reduction. This spending allows the distribution of over 240,000 needles every month to drug addicts in San Francisco, or about 1 needle for every 3 residents in the city. The position of harm reduction is a controversial one. San Francisco Mayor London Breed was a longtime supporter of harm reduction, helping to launch the Safe Injection Task Force program in 2017. However, in February of this year, she reversed her position, saying that harm reduction was not reducing the harm, it was actually just making things far worse. Experts criticized this statement, saying that this was just a political move for the upcoming election, not a statement based in facts. But needless to say, drug addiction and homelessness are at the top of mind for San Francisco people as they head to the polls.
Honestly, what I've seen is a lot more younger, able-bodied individuals that are down here on the streets. I mean, these individuals could be working, they could be doing something, but they are being pacified by the government with $800 a month from general assistance, the ability to steal anything they want from the stores with no repercussions, and the open-air drug market, which makes it ridiculous. You know, I was a criminal. I sold drugs, I used drugs. I'm what the courts call a career criminal. I've changed my life around, but I have been caught several times for selling cocaine and gun possession and different things of that nature. With no consequences, there's no incentive to get right and change your life. It's a beautiful thing when you can change your life life around until you really get sober. And now, I don't believe, get me wrong, I don't believe in mass incarceration. I don't think people should have to go to prison to get clean off drugs. However, a 90-day detox is not too much to ask. If you're trying to get sober yourself, do not come to San Francisco. Listen to me, do not come to San Francisco if you're trying to get sober. These programs are riddled with too many obstacles for you. It's gonna be really a struggle to stay clean. When the federal judge told me I shouldn't come back to San Francisco, when my federal PO told me I shouldn't come back to San Francisco, when the drug counselors told me I shouldn't come back to San Francisco, I didn't really understand why they were saying that, but now I do see why. You gotta have a lot of tenacity to hold on to your sobriety in this area.
Hey fellas, is there a harm reduction site up here?
They give the needles and the tinfoil right on 6th Street, right?
I never been to that one.
Oh, okay, where do you go?
I go to 10th Street, but they give you like needles.
But like that tin foil?
They give you foil, pipes, needles.
I guess the argument is giving them clean pipes and clean needles reduces the spread of diseases.
This comes from the Harm Reduction Center. This type of stuff is littered all over our city.
What is that?
These are individual cotton balls that they roll up for the addicts so they can draw the drugs up through it and filter it.
Is the argument that it stops the spread of disease from dirty needles and all of that? That's what their justification is?
That is what their justification is. The Harm Reduction Center got started a long time ago. It was called the Needle Exchange. You give one dirty needle and you get one clean needle in exchange. The only thing logical about it is that they're getting funding. So the more stuff that they give away, the more they can ask for in their annual budget, right? Now that they're giving away all these materials, they can boast those numbers and inflate those numbers and say, hey, we gave away, I don't know, 3 million clean needles. But really what you did is you just gave a bunch of box of needles to individuals and then they ended up in the dumpster or wherever.
When people like Richie hear that their tax money is going towards drug addicts receiving free needles and pipes, it's easy to see why they're getting mad. We are living in a time when many Americans feel like they are barely able to make ends meet, but the taxes keep getting higher and the politicians we have locally and nationally have no accountability with our money. For example, it appears we don't have money to support our troops at home, but we do have money to send overseas to help other countries bomb men, women, and children to fuel wars we didn't want to be involved in the first place, and these decisions are being made by representatives that oftentimes have a financial interest in the war and are vested in stocks like Raytheon and Lockheed Martin. Homelessness, another example. It seems we don't have the money to solve this issue, but we do have the money to house illegal immigrants, give them hotel rooms, phones, groceries, and more. I guess the question that comes to mind is why does it seem like non-Americans are being prioritized when it comes to spending American tax dollars? But how do we change this? If we don't pay our taxes, we go to jail. But if our politicians that are clearly insider trading and pretending to be public servants, if they can't account for the spending of our money, or if they go massively over budget, it's all good. They get to keep their job and keep their stock portfolio that is outperforming hedge funds. So this is a bit of a rant, but all this to say, even if the nonprofits are having good intentions, we are living in a time when people are particularly sensitive to how their tax money is spent.
But this is it right here, the Harm Reduction Center. Let's see, it was gonna be closed November 14th to 17th. Well, you guys just missed it.
I'm 40 years old, from San Francisco, born and raised in A3 and shit.
Struggling right now with addiction or what?
Struggling with a lot of things. I got a lot of shit on my plate. It ain't, you know, we can all handle this together and shit.
So when you go into this harm reduction site, do they give you help or do they just give you needles?
Well, they got a lot of shit here. They got needles.
Let me see those. What are those, the easy touch ones?
They got needles, they got pipes and shit. They got, you know, wipes and shit.
Next we meet Mr. Gao, a San Francisco restaurateur who has experienced a slew of break-ins and frequent vandalism to his restaurant. Unfortunately, this is something he's come to look at as just a cost of doing business in San Francisco. Your parents came here from Vietnam, you were born in the Tenderloin, spent your first 8 years there, and then...
No, so I came here when I was 13.
13?
Yeah.
So from 13 and then 8 years on, you lived in the Tenderloin.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I thought it was just okay because I didn't know anything better, right? You know, so that's all I know. I didn't know anything about the outside, you know, the outside world. I know the Tenderloin. I go after school program up in the Tenderloin at the Clyde Memorial. There's a building on Elder Street. That's where our homeless people are. So you have friends in Tenderloin, you just do a lot of things in Tenderloin. And you feel safe, you feel comfortable, but you go nowhere. So when I could be able to get out, I'm out.
How has you as a business owner been affected by the theft, the vandalism, the drugs in San Francisco?
We get like graffiti all the time when we're building this place, and then we get homeless people, and then we get people breaking in, right?
Someone just broke your window the other day.
When something happened like this, I have no feeling. Like I feel like it's just normal to me right now. It's like somebody just breaking in, and we learn how to not put any money in a cashier, you know, like stuff like that. We just get used to it. Like become such an inconvenient thing for me, but it's happened that you expect it can happen.
Are you frustrated with how people are not held accountable? Because it seems like people can just get away with this and nothing happens to them.
That's what San Francisco is about, right? It's public safety. We don't have the public safety right now, right? I mean, you come in, you do graffiti, they're just hanging out.
This
right?
is graffiti?
Yeah, this is so little. I mean, they would do the whole building, right? There's nothing we can do. We actually record it. We record them breaking in. But what can I do? You know, there's nothing we can do. Literally, there's nothing we can do.
Does that frustrate you?
Of course it's frustrating, man.
Do you expect more out of your city, out of your politicians, out of your law enforcement?
Oh yeah, of course.
Be someone that builds something, not destroys it. It's very easy to destroy things. You just kick things, you hit it with a hammer. Anyone can do that. A monkey could do that. But not anyone can build something. So be the person that builds something. There's a lot going on here. I think we gotta have empathy for what individuals are going through, but also you have to make rules of a society that make sense. And to me, a lot of what's going on in San Francisco just doesn't make sense.
Let's bring back some tough love, man, some abstinence-based treatment, and get people to be held accountable for their actions. That's all we asking.
And if everybody got a little compassion, like you said, empathy in their heart, I mean, you ain't got to know somebody. You see them laying on the ground, might look like they overdosed or something. Give them a shake. I don't know, see if they're awake. If not, call for help. It's just little things, man. Thank God.
Who are the Trinitarios?
Dangerous, notorious. You can search it out. We're the most dangerous gang.
It is a Dominican gang the NYPD has been watching and fighting for years.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. I'm in Hunts Point, the most dangerous neighborhood in New York, and today I'm with the Trinitarios.
Fucking big 3D pizza, you heard? Gangsta.
Like, no Tuesday, I'm aiming for tacos. Spit through and I'm looking for Vato. DPK, all them niggas in shot though. Twin top when I'm looking for Flacco. When I run in the X, but I have my paper. I'ma sit on that block, I got camp.
DPK, nigga.
Popo.
Yeah. Popo.
No. Plátano con salami.
Isn't that sus? Are you guys tricking me right now?
No.
The Trinitarios are one of the most notorious gangs in New York City. This Dominican gang formed in Rikers Island Prison in 1993 by Leonidas Junito Sierra and Julio Caballo Marin. This gang quickly earned a reputation for their use of machetes and knives. For example, in 2020, 26 members were charged within Rikers Island Prison for a string of stabbings in the late 2010s. The most public and gruesome act in violence carried out by the gang occurred in 2018 when Lissandro Guzman Feliz was dragged out of a bodega by members of the Trinitarios and stabbed to death in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. This group has also attracted attention by the Justice Department. In 2022, 16 members of Every Dollar Gang, a Trinitario faction, caught a RICO for their involvement with 5 murders, 12 attempted murders, and 7 gunpoint robberies. We go boots on the ground today and speak with a group of Trinitarios in Hunts Point, located in the Bronx, and known as New York's most dangerous neighborhood. Let's begin the episode. We're in the Bronx, going to Hunts Point, which is one of the most dangerous places. We just got done being in Hartford, Connecticut, exploring why gun violence is escalating and getting out of control, and now we're here in New York, meeting with a squad called the Trinitarios, which I don't know if you ever heard of them, but people have been emailing me about them. Somehow we got connected with some guys, and so we're looking to get into it. How you doing? We're pulling up to the scene, and the boys are already here. Yo, KB?
I'm the one you was texting.
Yes. How you doing, brother?
How you been, gang?
Good to meet you guys. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. What's up? Oh, I talked to you on the phone too. I have to piss my pants. Is there a bathroom
right in the corner? I'm gonna tell you right now. Go to the laundry, use the bathroom.
Okay.
Or you wanna go to the dungeon?
The dungeon?
Yeah.
Holy shit, this looks like the Jewish synagogue shit.
A secret tunnel built under a famous synagogue in Brooklyn. 60-foot tunnel was found right underneath the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Crown Heights.
If you guys don't hear from me in 10 minutes, come get me, alright?
I got you, you heard? I got you.
I'll stay in that name. This is the New York experience right here. I'm pissing in the dungeon. I'll see you guys in a second.
Let's see who put the niggas we don't like.
Alright guys, by the way, we have to say before the video gets started, if you want to rock the Big Dogs Gotta Eat sweatshirts, they've been selling like absolutely crazy. Here's why. We got the crazy back. We got hundreds of you around the country repping this. So get yours before your size gets out of stock. They go very quickly, but I appreciate the support. It's amazing that this is my job. So thank you for the support. The biggest gang in the world, a good gang. We try and make positive things happen. Let's talk to these fellas.
How much does rent go for down there? I'm ready to move in.
That probably like $50 an hour, son.
The dungeon.
We'll put boxes and leave, like we'll stand on top of
the chick down there.
Nobody could, you know what I'm saying? You stuck down there.
Do you guys have a bunch of like secret hideout type spots? Like this to me is like a cool secret hideout.
Yeah, but this camera, so you can't, it's not really a hideout.
How great is the camera system in New York?
HD, 4K, just like that.
Is that the store owner's camera or is that like the police camera?
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Facial tracking technology?
All that. Bro, it's New York, bro.
Because in China, they can like track you by how you walk, right? Like they register you in the system. That's New York.
Listen, bro, if you get shot right here, the camera's just gonna follow you to wherever you go. You get in a car and you try to leave, they're still gonna follow you because they'll get the license plate, the color of the car. All of these basically connected to.
It's like Big Brother, kind of.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Crazy. That's bad, bro, because you know what I'm saying. You could accidentally be doing something by mistake and forget.
You could accidentally be doing something by mistake. I like the way you said that. Tell the people, where the hell are we right now?
Hunts Point, Gilbert, right there.
G-Block.
No, not F block, not H block. What is G block known for?
Listen, man, Google it. It's a bad place, but we from here, so we try to, you know, make it good.
What's the reputation of NYPD around here?
They are very, very, very corrupt. They'll push on you, they'll stop and frisk you and you can't do that no more.
I heard one of our friends here maybe got caught for jaywalking the other day.
No, that happened to me twice too.
For real, they actually get you for jaywalking?
Yeah, they do for anything. I was like just
because that's a probable cause to stop you.
They can search you, go through your stuff, see if you got warrants or anything,
I love
and then pick you up right now.
The police try to run me over just to search me, bro, for no reason, bro.
They actually ran one of my friends over too before.
One of my friends is locked up right now. Free talk. That's
right.
3 in the morning, you heard?
Free the bros.
So I go to a lot of places around the country, right, fellas? And most places they're like, they're not really worried about the police. They have crazy guns out. But I've noticed New York, you have to like at least respect them, even if you don't like them. They're about it.
You don't gotta respect them. You just can't be dirty. You can't have a gun on you talking crazy to them. Now, if you clean, if you just a citizen walking and they try to harass you, you could violate them.
So what's the green I see around me? I see some.
Is our favorite color here?
That's your favorite color?
Yeah.
So what's the squad? What do you guys refer to yourself as?
We 3DP. 3D? That's a musical group we have.
So what is 3DP about?
3 different personalities.
Like you guys are schizophrenic or what?
3 different personalities. You got the savages, people get money.
You have a little savage in you.
Sure.
You have a little lover boy in you.
Sure.
And you have a little money man in you.
We all get to wear different hats in this life. You could be the peacemaker, you could be the warrior. But it seems like the young bucks nowadays are way more concerned about war than peace. Why do you think that is?
Because they feel like they had to show and prove. But I be trying to tell them like, you don't have to do that, bro.
Because war can be stressful, right?
It's not even that. It's like you casualties that come with wars. That's the problem. I lost too many friends in the street. That's cool.
What's the makeup of this neighborhood? I'm seeing a bunch of different shades, so it looks pretty mixed, like a lot of different types of things.
Everybody is out here. We even have white people out here. Spanish people, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, black, Cuban, all type of races out here.
I watch you on YouTube.
I appreciate you.
Too.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Of course, let's do it. Study hard, stay in school, okay? We just bumped into a young guy. What's your advice for the youth out there? Do they join a squad like yours, or should they stay away? What do you think?
Nah, if you make music come through, you heard?
I've always been fascinated by gangs. I grew up in an area that had almost zero gang activity, and I'm intrigued as to what makes a young man sign up for a lifestyle that usually ends somewhere between death or prison. But as I thought about it more, I thought about this. If you grow up in a very dangerous gang-infested area and you don't have a gang, chances are you're going to be prey. You're going to be at the bottom of the totem pole in your area. So as a defense mechanism, you create your own gang to survive. And of course, humans are tribal. So if there's a rival gang, you want to be stronger than them. That's just how human nature works. And people will say, well, get rid of the gangs, get rid of the gangs. Well, if you get rid of their gang, all of a sudden they're going to become prey on the totem pole again. If you ask the experts why this is all happening, they usually say it comes down to education, economics, and family structure. The more educated people are, the more economic opportunities people have, and the more they have a cohesive family unit with a dad and a mom in the house, the less often these types of things will happen. I always want to see neighborhoods get better and improve, so these are the types of things I think about.
Tell me about this guy that's on the wall right now.
That's the gorgeous gangster himself right there.
The gorgeous gangster?
Yeah,
It's a good
man.
name.
That's his name, DJ. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my closest friends right there.
What can you tell us about DJ?
Cool ass dude, I ain't gonna lie. He just, you know, people go through things. He would have been right here with us if he was alive, I'll tell you that much.
What happened to him?
It's like hard to talk about it because I don't like what he did to himself, but...
Took his life.
Yeah, bro. He was going through a lot, you know? Like, I can't blame him for what he did. Mad at him, but, you know, everybody go through different things in life.
I think especially with men, like if you look at statistics. It's men that take their life. I had a friend in college, one of the happiest go lucky guys. If he was with you, he'd be making you laugh. His name was Max, and he was the smoothest with the ladies. He got so many ladies.
That's him right there.
Yeah, and then, you know, you get a call like Max is not here. I have chills thinking about it because it's strange that you can have somebody right here in front of you laughing, having a good time, and you never really realize maybe what's going on, and all of a sudden they're gone.
A lot of niggas, they think like just because you in the streets and you don't got feelings and a lot of mental health is a real issue. But a lot of people, like, they be going through a lot of streets, their family, poverty, drugs, like addictions.
A lot of people have problems that they don't like to speak about too. They just keep it to themselves. That builds up, you know?
Certain niggas know how to hide that too. My son used to smile all the time with a bro.
Yeah, nobody expected
the same
that.
day he died, he was smiling, laughing with me, joking for me.
And the other thing is, it doesn't matter who you are or what career you have. Like, everyone struggles in life. One of my friends is a rapper on tour. Called him in the airport, LAX. He's feeling sad. He's down. Like, but on the surface level, everyone's gonna look at it and be like, he's the man. He's on stage. He's getting girls. You know, but he's still.
That's why sometimes people be scared to say their emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta check up on people and make sure you feel me.
I feel like especially in tough neighborhoods, like guys are supposed to be like cold and like no emotion whatsoever, and it's impossible. Like everyone feels things, you know.
Indoors is where you might around cry, or you might punch the wall when nobody's around.
After you cry, you actually feel pretty damn good.
Yeah,
you know?
like.
Who are the Trinitarios?
Dangerous, notorious, fucking gang.
You can search it out. We're the most dangerous gang. Niggas don't even talk about us. Like,
some refer to the Trinitarios as the most feared gang in New York. Now, every gang you talk to claims they're the most dangerous, and in New York, you have a lot of dangerous gangs to choose from. The Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, and MS-13, just to name a few. So why do some say that the Trinitarios are the most feared? They will tell you it's because of their unity. While certainly they are outnumbered by gangs like the Bloods and the Crips, they'll tell you that a big difference between black gangs and Latino gangs is structure and solidarity. For example, they'll say it's not unusual to see rival factions beefing amongst themselves, but that usually does not happen amongst Trinitarios, especially while in jail together. The other thing Trinitarios will tout is their vetting process. While some gangs might just let people in their ranks quickly, it's a 3 to 6 month process where an applicant is observed in traits such as loyalty and commitment, and only when they prove themselves are they allowed in. So the question becomes, if you were trying to figure out who is the most dangerous gang in New York, do you pick the one with the most amount of members, or the one that you believe to be the most unified and loyal? You decide.
They claim that we're the most dangerous gang, so we just, you know, whatever, but you know, it's not, everybody's not really on that time, you know? There's a lot of us that's trying to push peace and positive vibes, music and shit. But we're known for a lot of bad shit, but every gang is known for bad shit.
Good and bad,
yeah, right? We just lit, that's it, that's all.
God give his family, the family fight for our freedom, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be against the abusing it, you know what I'm trying to tell you? We're a family, we stick together, one for all, one for everyone.
Do you feel like in tough neighborhoods it's almost essential to be part of a squad, like to survival, or can you be like a kid that's in science books off by yourself?
Over here that chill with us, that's not.
When you're born in that environment, most kids, like, they join something as a, like,
to be cool.
They like the feeling of like family, of unity that they usually don't get in other, like, from their family or something.
I'm gonna know if you just want to be this because it's cool or because of clout and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, you could hang out with us, and bro. You don't gotta be this, because this not for everybody.
At the end of the day, just make sure you know what you signed up for, you heard?
This is real, bro, you feel me? So you can't be out here playing with your life and shit, because people die behind this shit, bro.
Shot at all that, you feel me? It happens.
I know that in New York drill music, especially the younger kids, there's a lot of disrespect that I hear in the songs, like Smoking on Dead Ops, things like that. But also there was a story of kids kicking over candles of a guy that got killed.
That happens. I done did that in my youth.
At the end of the day, we human. It's bad enough we smoking on people, you know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm against the whole kicking candles and because at the end of the day, Dead Ops got families and you know what I'm saying? So his mom, that's all she might see every day, looking at her kids' candles and stuff.
Is he calling from the jail phone right now?
Jail phone.
So
yo, we on the video right now, yo.
That's not a fugitive. Let's go 3DP. You already know the vibes, man. I'm on an island right down the block here.
You're in Rikers? Hey, brothers, Tommy G, how you doing? Tell me about the conditions in Rikers. Some people have never been in there in their life. What's the food like? What do you get to do?
It's nasty. You got white people telling us sneaking off schedule and shit.
Rikers Island is the most infamous correctional facility in New York. Founded in 1932, this facility has housed rappers like Lil Wayne, Tupac, and A$AP Rocky. The jail has long gained notoriety for its overcrowding and gang activity. In fact, in 1993, 2 gangs were born in Rikers Island, the United Blood Nation and the Trinitarios. This jail currently stands to be closed by the end of August of 2027 and will be replaced by 4 smaller borough-based jails due to the immense overcrowding and violence. And until this happens, New Yorkers are calling for a federal takeover of the facility to ensure more safety. Trinitarios that are locked up in Rikers Island can make a lot of money. They bribe correctional officers to smuggle in drugs, knives, cell phones, and other contraband. In jail, drugs can be sold for up to 4 times what they are worth on the street. Within Rikers Island, Trinitarios have a reputation for being quick to knife violence if they feel threatened or provoked. The following footage you've seen in this segment were sent by Trinitarios who were locked up.
Like, you had to sleep with the lights on all the time? There's always lights on, or does it get dark at all?
5 o'clock in the morning, turn on the light and keep it on all the way to like 9 o'clock.
If I wanted to smuggle something in, can I bribe a CO?
Hell yeah.
If I'm getting lonely and I want the warm touch of a woman, is it possible to get down with a woman? If I'm ever in Rikers, I can invite Sweet Cheeks to come see me?
Nah, you gotta get the CO clean for me.
You a movie right now, word of bro.
Look, I'm in a box right now.
Like you solitary? Yeah. What'd you do to get sent to the box?
I poked somebody out. I made a knife and I poked the nigga right in his stomach.
I might tell you a jail story.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out 3DP, man. I got cut up in my face a while back. You feel me? Like I had to spin one of the threes. He didn't take a deal. You feel me? On the way to the school, niggas sparked me, but I sparked the nigga back. I ain't take nothing on the hop. You're a gangster, like.
This was on the way to school?
Yeah. I was on the way to program upstate.
In jail.
Okay.
Jail program, but yeah, man, that's really it. You feel me? It's heavy out here in these streets. You feel me? Like they
got you twice, huh?
Like 3 times.
And that fight's quick. That happens real quick, huh?
Everybody in New York might not have a gun, but everybody got this.
But more or less, these right here, these is work. You're like, I'm not niggas a for a living.
What happens if a cop finds you with that?
Might take you to the precinct too, but they might just.
But not nearly as serious as a gun. So it's similar to England where they do all the shanking because the gun laws are strict.
There's a lot of guns out here, bro. Whoever show guns on YouTube videos here, shit like that, stupid.
You're getting indicted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're stupid.
New York's gang history goes back hundreds of years. Way back in the day, Irish gangs like the Huyus gang and the Dead Rabbits controlled much of the criminal underworld in the 1800s. In the early 1900s, the precursor to the Italian mob emerged, the Black Hand. These guys would extort money from people by showing up, putting a letter under somebody's door with a demand. Give us money or we will stab you or blow up your building. And sometimes they did. Bombings were very common in this time. Then, from 1920 to 1933, the prohibition of alcohol occurred, which opened up a massive opportunity for the Italian mob to capitalize on. Bootlegging. The cash that flowed in from this was one of the many rackets that contributed to the rise of the Italian mobs as the premier gangs of New York. The mob seemed untouchable until the invention of the RICO in the 1970s, which enabled the conviction of the mob's leadership. The 1986 Mafia Commission trial, led by prosecutor Rudy Giuliani, went against the heads of the 5 major Italian families, and this loosened the grip that Italian crime gangs had on the New York underworld. This power vacuum allowed black gangs such as the Bloods and Crips, and Latin gangs such as the Latin Kings and the Trinitarios to take over power. History tells us that change is certain. I wonder what will come next.
Niggas are bond, niggas what we do, nigga. DPK, nigga.
What would it take to make peace with some of the ops you were just naming?
There's no peace. If I make peace, I'll feel like a bitch. How you gonna make peace with niggas who's killing your mans and shit? Feel me?
When does it end then?
It will never end. If somebody kill your friend, how would you feel?
How you doing, brother? So let me ask you this: what's important to you guys?
Yo, I know your music too.
What's important to you? Like, what's your goal in life? What do you want?
My goal in life, get out of this and make it in. Feel me? Obviously, as you see music and to change everybody. Feel me? Change everybody in Patria, whatever. That's my goal. Yeah.
Say it again.
Hasta la muerte.
Hasta la muerte.
Yeah. Say popo. Hold on, can I hear popo?
Popo?
Yeah.
Popo?
Yeah. Popo.
Right here to the Patria.
Is that another dungeon right there?
Yeah, we don't got access to that one.
I said I'm green because I'm really TNT. If you try to run up, you better watch out. A whole lot of bullets hit the scene. 3 to 3. I'm always wildin'. If Mojo say get him, just know I'm gonna hit your face to him. I ain't freestyling, you know?
That nigga, you know that I've been that. Y'all niggas just rap with the struggle. Y'all ain't never lived that. Remember days as a kid on the block, I was just having fun. Not gonna lie, I missed that. Now we play with them 40 shit, got a kickback. Boy, try to rumble, we pushing his wig back.
I'm talking about.
I'm better enough.
When normal citizens
know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibe.
When normal citizens are walking around, do you think they feel safer or more scared when you guys are walking around?
They know us. We grew up here our whole life, so most of us here, they know. For me, like I could probably run into any crib in here and hide if I had to.
The average mom walking around, when she sees a group of guys in shiesty, she thinks she's like,
we say how you doing and all that. We very polite. We not.
So do you think that's one thing that makes you guys different? You guys are more respectful than the average?
Yeah, we from here, bro. You know, so you gotta respect where you from. You can't never violate where you from.
So you believe in respecting the elders?
Yeah, you have. That's where I come from. You have to.
What kind of family did you grow up in?
I grew up with
that was not me, bro.
My father got deported, so he really was.
Where did you get deported to?
DR, Dominican Republic.
Okay. So how old were you when you got deported?
Yeah, I was like 6, 7, probably around there.
Did you guys think about going back at all?
We used to go like every summer and December for holidays.
How often do you get to talk to your dad now?
He died.
He died?
2 years ago.
How was life in Dominican Republic?
Hard over there, bro. Third world country. That's rough. I would like to go for like vacations, but I don't think nobody want to live there if they don't really got money.
So you a bowler?
No, I wrestled.
Oh, I see the vid. He's on the beach and
I don't know, the gangster dudes I meet don't work out. I'm like, how?
Nah, you have to work out. That helps your body, your soul,
and
your
it keeps your mind together. So if you go to Rikers, you already know the workout you'd be doing?
Mandatory. Every day you gotta just do calisthenics.
What are some Rikers workouts we can do?
Push-ups, garbage bags, fill them up with water. Those be the weights.
Inmates can be very creative with how they get things done.
I've never personally been in jail, but I know people that have been in jail. They be coming out like this.
you gotta work out because there's people physically in there. They're gonna like impose their will on you. So you're not gonna let somebody just walk all over you. If you're skinny, you're gonna have to get your weight up so somebody else stop bothering you or whatever.
Imagine you go in there, you see a guy like this, and you just came in the spot. I just came in the spot looking like this. You feel me? I'm not gonna win a fight every single time against him, so I gotta do.
Or imagine he come in the spot like that. I come in skinny. You probably gonna try me before you try him.
You say you go to Rikers for something. Will they put you by other Trinitarios, or they separate people?
In my time, they wouldn't do that. We used to have fun, but now they putting you straight with your con. So whatever you are,
that minimizes the trouble.
They started to segregate.
Yeah, but that's not cool, bro. It's not fun. When I was in jail, bro, 2012, 11, 13, 14, like those times, you can't say nothing. So now they put you in a blood crib. You can't live with blood because we have beef with them. So if you go to the blood crib and they ask you, yo, what are you? And you say, I'm not nothing. You can do that 24 hours. You got to do something in the house. You can't just be in there low riding like, oh, I'm not in no gang. No. So I done did that. I've been to a few cribs. I got a beard. They think I'm Muslim. I played a little black role because I look black. Once one of them is not looking or I got them, then they send me to the bros and shit. But you just go in jail like, hey, I'm this, kind of for me, that's not fun.
What are some stereotypes about jail that are true or false? Like let's say this, like if I'm the new guy, I come up, I have a tray and I have a brownie on the tray, some big dude's gonna be like, that's my brownie.
Even gonna get
like, no,
listen. You're not even gonna get the brownie. The inmates do the pantry, so the inmates are the ones that give everyone the food.
So if I go in there, I have no affiliation. I'm neutral. Do I have to join somebody or what?
No, just beat somebody up real quick. You're not in front of everybody,
but they will try you.
Will I go to solitary if I knock somebody out?
Nah. You got a ticket for that.
What percentage of dudes get down in jail with other dudes? Like, is that a real thing?
Nah, that don't happen.
That's like back in the 80s.
Yeah, that don't happen. That drop the soap. That's not real. Once in a blue moon, though. I'll be like a trans and
a guy that now calls himself Jessica.
Yes, and they'll still put those type of people with us because they were men at one time. So that's just a question that I have to myself. They be putting so much laws, but in jail, you still put them with men.
Oh, we have the boys behind us.
Nah, this is every day. My boy, you could be walking full black cars will hop on you and just search you,
beat you up for no reason.
That's like the elite forces of the police.
Yeah, because they want the guns.
I see those. I try to maneuver because they will open your coat, check you all over
without any probable.
Yeah, that's illegal right there.
New York have a SWAT team?
Yeah,
they have a SWAT team.
Remember the George Floyd incident? What happened a few years ago? New York had for that. They had to bring the SWAT out here, the U.S. Martial Law and all that, because everybody was looting, everybody was wilding.
What did you guys feel when you saw the George Floyd incident?
I ain't gonna lie, it's just I feel like it happens everywhere, you know? It's just another televised person getting killed for no reason.
I ain't never really been in jail, but when I was in the bookings, when I was in the cell, like, we was asking the cops, we like, do you really enjoy doing this job? And most of them were like, nah, I just need to get paid. Like, I'll be feeling bad for you.
There's a lot of people like that too that don't care.
But that George Floyd situation, I want to touch up on that. And that kind of relates to like all little group, you know what I'm saying? saying? That George Floyd situation, right? At that time period, people were going at cops, right? Me personally, I don't like cops, right? But you would say not every cop is bad, right?
Correct.
I mean, that ties into like some happen in our culture and our little that happens. Just because a group did something bad to, you feel me, a little kid or some that doesn't mean that all of us is bad and all of us feel that was the right thing to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You're referring to a news story, aren't you?
Yeah, like we got blamed for something, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's a touchy subject, so I kind of don't really want to talk on it too much. But you know, like me, KB, Millie, we make music, right? A lot of people always harass us. Oh, y'all civilian killers, da da da. That wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? We don't
even know what's going on with
you know what I'm
that.
saying? Like there's Bloods that kill innocent people. There's Crips that kill innocent people, but people don't talk about that. But then people want to talk about that little one incident.
When you Google the Trinitarios, one of the first things that comes up is the 2018 murder of Junior Guzman Feliz. He was in the Belmont neighborhood walking home one day when 4 cars filled with Trinitarios pulled up on him, chased him into a bodega, dragged him out, and stabbed him to death with knives and machetes. He was only 15 years old. According to the news, his death was the result of him being mistaken for a rival gang member. But what some on the street say is he got caught between a Trinitario civil war gone wrong. 14 of the Trinitario members that were involved in this gruesome crime were sentenced, and some of them are serving 25 to life. It's stories like this that make the endless cycle of violence in the hood seem like something that will never go away.
We winning this. We gonna take this W. Comment, Team Tommy G. We winning. It's your team right now.
It's us 3?
Yeah, it's us 3.
You 3.
Alright, run it. Ready? Alright, let's go. It's over. Nah, yeah, I think it's got over.
Let's game.
We took an L.
We gon' blister the back, pull up with 3s and we moving 2 tack. If I catch West B, I'm letting it cut. Focus the best if I'm aiming for caps, like go get back.
You just got in a scuffle?
I'm not talking about when somebody let
Are you okay?
Nah, bro, she was wildin'. She was snitching. They looked and told my friend she was snitching. She was like, oh, it was dumb, and it was dumb. Had to. Yes, the mother.
Why'd you fight someone's mother?
She was talking can't talk and then accept nothing to happen.
How old are you?
Like us. 14.
What's some slang in the area you can teach me? I'm from Milwaukee.
Ask the football just behind you.
Yeah!
Big bad boy, you heard?
Someone just said to the camera, eat my do you have to add no homo?
Nah, that's for the aunt.
That's like the most disrespectful word in New York. Suck my eat my same shit. I had to cut somebody in jail for some about that, you know what I'm saying?
So this is one of the only places I've been shooting a video where consistently throughout the police have been following us around.
They have the detective cops, 3 of them following us 24/7.
They're about to take you into the dungeon. That's very safe.
Because I know New York was home to Jeffrey Epstein, so I just want to make sure I'm going into a dungeon.
You're going into a dungeon, I don't know what's in there, but nothing's gonna happen to you, obviously.
Yeah, I'll protect my butt if I have to. So who's this guy we're meeting?
This guy, he's a fiend.
But he speaks straight Spanish.
Okay.
We're gonna translate it for you.
Come on, you ready to come to the second dungeon?
Muchas gracias. I guess we're going to another dungeon. Mucho gusto.
This is his room where he gets high. He does what he does.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not a bad spot.
This is my best friend.
Me llamo Tomás.
Javier.
Dígame sobre tu vida y Hunts Point.
I came to Hunts Point at the age of 15.
¿Cómo el barrio cambia por los años?
When I came to Puerto Rico, I see Hunts Point like but now it's different. They got the tree, they have building. Hunts Point changed. I do a lot of bad things in Puerto Rico. When I came in here, same thing. I went to jail. I went to federal too. I do time.
You went to federal? What'd you go to federal prison for?
Yeah. I started getting high when I was 11 years old. Heroin.
Oh, heroin. 11 years old.
Smoke weed, taking on pill, on value. Yeah.
What was life like in Puerto Rico when you were a kid?
It was good because in Puerto Rico, I don't have no spot. or drug. Because I know that once you have a spot, somebody is jealous that you're making money. They do whatever they have to do to take you away.
Look, this is his bathroom right here. This is where he shower.
Yo, bro, look at this door. What it say?
Look what it say right here too. Here I sat, broken hearted, tired to but only farted.
You're a poet.
Where he showers.
When you guys said dungeon, I thought it was gonna be like crazy. This is solid. I got
this house looked crazy before, but he cleaned it up and made it look better. This look like a dungeon. Look, this is people's too. Yo, mira, una entrevista, mira.
Muchas gracias.
Dale, Javier.
Tienes palabras final para la cámara. Un mensaje.
And go to church.
I like that.
This reminds me of an important time of history when flash photography came to be. Let me tell you a story right now.
Let's take you back in time. The year is 1889, and social worker Jacob Reese is walking through a grimy slum in Lower Manhattan. He walks through a tiny apartment room that is crowded by dozens of working-class immigrants, many of them Italian and Irish. He snaps a photo that will go on to become one of the most iconic photos in American history, a photo that shows to the world how New York's poor citizens lived. These photos were published in a book called How the Other Half Lives, and before this book, many people had no idea how wretched the conditions were for New York's poor. Rats, disease, and overcrowding are some of the ways to describe it. What people saw blew their minds and drew national attention. In 1900, nearly 2/3 of New York's 3.5 million residents lived in these crowded buildings known as tenements. Think of them as the projects of this era. After World War II, many of these slum buildings were demolished in efforts led by a man known as the power broker, Robert Moses. 45,000 families were displaced as a result of this effort. Still today, housing is a struggle for New Yorkers, and in the neighborhood that we're in, Hunts Point, nearly 60% of people are rent burdened, meaning that they spend over 30% of their paycheck on rent. Add this to the growing list of issues that New York is facing right now.
¿Tienes niños que fue en la calle y fue en el cárcel o tiene problemas en la calle?
Two of them, one of them got killed and he always was in jail since he was a minor. And the other one, you know, he enjoyed people like that too.
He got killed in jail?
No, Maryland.
Outside?
Maryland.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody shoot him. It was a setup.
In that situation, if you knew who did it, would you say that to the police?
No.
You just let the street take care of it?
I think so.
When your sons were out and running the streets, did it ever make you nervous, or did you ever tell them don't do it, or what would be the conversation?
You know, I was nervous and everything, but he wants to lead a life, so I told him to take care of himself.
If you could go back in time, is there anything differently you would have done?
Everything.
What would you change?
Those people don't come here at 14, don't have so many kids.
How did you get here?
In a boat.
You came in a boat? Where'd you come from?
From Cuba.
So you came to Florida first?
With 14.
What was the boat ride like? Was that scary?
Especially when they get to Mexico, they were like, to call international water, sharks. That's very scary.
How big was the boat?
It was like a yacht.
What made you leave Cuba?
They made me leave. They told me that I had to leave.
Your family told you needed to leave? For a better life, or because they didn't want you there?
They don't want me there.
So a lot of people in America are starting to think about considering socialism and communism. You came from Cuba. What do you think about socialism and communism?
You know, communismo is hard. Socialism is better. Because in Cuba, that's why they don't got no shit. Because they like, you know, they're not socialism.
So when you got here when you were 14, what did you do to survive?
I went to school. I went to a convent. I went to a group home.
So you lived in a boarding school almost?
Yeah, they put me like in a group home, all like minors, with the nuns.
There's a lot of young men that are chasing the street life. You've seen firsthand how painful it can be. Is there any advice you would give to some of these young men?
They're old enough to do the right from wrong. And now that they like that they gotta live, they gotta survive.
Do you have any other thoughts you want to say?
No.
Thank you for your time. So tell me about this. There's a few current issues in New York that I want to ask you guys about. One, the migrant crisis. There's a lot of migrants living here now, coming in. What do you guys think about it?
I mean, I feel like everybody was migrants at one point, but they dragging it, bro, because the people that's coming over here is doing crimes and shit. And I feel like it's because the government's not really giving them help. Everybody thinks you're gonna come to America and you're just gonna get money.
It's just gonna be easy.
No, bro.
It's not easy to survive in America.
I don't understand.
It's a good place to live compared to other countries, but it's still difficult to live well. Tell me about cost of living. Do you feel like people feel squeezed around here? Rent's going up, energy's going up,
everything's expensive,
going up,
food, everything's
so are a lot of people squeezed around here?
Yeah, bro. The people living off their paychecks, all type of going on.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people in rap on the 9 to 5.
Not at all. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, those people who too prideful to work a 9 to 5 be broke as You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is about money, bro. And the people nobody's hating on niggas who's making money, bro.
Don't matter if you want to block trapping, if you working a 9 to 5, you working at McDonald's.
You could do both. And like, you need resources to invest in a mic or equipment or recording software.
Yeah, music videos.
I did a 9 to 5 for like 5.5 years before I jumped to YouTube.
And then look where you are right now.
Yeah.
Which one was your first 9 to 5 job?
My first 9 to 5? Well, when I was a kid, my first job, in 8th grade, I went door to door doing lawn mowing. So I was like knocking on people's doors and trying to mow their lawn.
Another shit, I just worked in school. A lot of y'all, like, feel me, I feel like everybody needs to stay in school. Like, me personally, I graduated high school. My son right here, he's still in college. I'm about to go back to college.
So look, I do what I do, gangsta, go to school. And niggas don't know that, you feel me? Because me personally, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Me about to graduate, gangsta, that's the most gangsta thing in my lifetime. I'm like, if you know what I've done. That's the most gangsta thing I'm about to do. I'm about to graduate college, you feel me? And then my mom's gonna be super proud of me.
Roughly, if you had to guess, allegedly, how many Trinitarios are in this area, you think?
About 100, 150.
That's a rolling deep squad.
In New York City, probably over 1,000.
Wow, more than that.
I'm ready to spin, ready to load every time that I sin. Niggas just talk about crazy and capping and shit like you can get shot in your chin, like damn.
How you doing, man? I'm Tommy, nice to meet you. Yeah. What's it like running a business in Hunts Point? It's known as one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in New York.
That's fine, it's not.
What's the best thing on the menu here?
Chopped cheeses, cheeseburgers.
Should we get a chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese, bro.
2 chopped cheeses, please.
Why you go rapping it like that?
There you go. I thought you was gonna eat it from the top. Pause.
In New York, you can't even eat any food without being like, hey.
That shit looks good.
How it tastes?
Out of
1 through 10, how you rate it? Out of 1 through 10.
I'd say 8.
Honest.
How you feel about that right there?
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, alright.
You said 8. You give it an 8.
That's good.
That's great.
8 out of 10.
What do you guys think about the crash out era? It feels like we're in that right now.
Oh no, we definitely, you gotta, bitch, you better know who you
Ain't nothing. How sketchy is this area?
sketchy, like, you know, you gotta just be on point and shit like that. That's for everything, you know.
Tell me about the bandana you got going on.
Just the Haitian flag.
Yeah. We're with the Food Network, brother. We heard this is the spot to come.
Yeah, that's the spot. Yeah.
South Florida has legendary gangster culture. We're talking about hoods dominated by the Haitian Zoe Poinsett, which many regard as Florida's most feared street gang. And to do this story properly, we tapped in with 3 local legends. We got El Snapo taking us through Lauderhill, which guys in the street call Slaughterhill. My guy Jay Dirty takes us deep inside the Pompano Beach projects, and my man Ado brings us out to a 1 a.m. Haitian barbecue. Now folks, we shot this video over the course of 2 trips across 2 years with 2 different facial hairstyles. Why? Because good stories take. Ladies and gentlemen, we have touched down in Florida. We have explored some wild hoods since we've been here. Haitian hoods to be particular. But I'm talking about wild hairstyles. I'm talking about absolute characters. You're in for a treat this episode. South Florida culture to me is a very unique melting pot of something that I haven't found anywhere else in the country. And right now, we're on our way to meet El Snapo. So we'll see you there. All right, guys, we're rolling on rapper time again. I flew all the way from Milwaukee, had a connecting flight, landed in Fort Lauderdale. Still, somehow, it's a miracle we beat these guys to their own hood. Stay glued to the edge of your seat, because when this guy shows up, it's gonna be good. But will that be 10 minutes from now or 4 hours from now? Nobody knows, probably not even him. Okay, so the much anticipated El Snapo has arrived.
What's going on, brother?
I wish just for one day in my life that I was as fresh as you.
Oh man.
Look at this.
I'm trying to get like you, bro.
Look at this.
1971, hard top.
Tell me about it.
That's what we call the Bentley Rolls Royce down here. Yeah, you know what I mean?
What's up, brother? Good to meet you. How are you? You're looking fresh too.
Hell yeah, gotta get my
Toothbrush.
puppy fresh, yeah.
To get the grills all crispy?
Right.
Yeah. What is going on over here, dude?
Some extra shit.
Could you kick someone and kind of gut them with that if you wanted to?
I don't think so. Probably.
If someone tries to get us, Oh, Code Red. It's Earth Day today. The corporations are polluting our planet. We can't also do it. We gotta, you know what I mean?
Shit.
I can put it in my pocket though, that helps.
Oh, you want to be a good Samaritan, huh?
Yes. Now look at these gold rims, dude. Hold on, let me just, sheesh. If I was single, this would be my Tinder picture right here. As you guys can tell, the hood is assembling. We're about to get going. Yeah, explain to me what's going on over there.
He's brushing his teeth. You know, you got to take care of himself. You want them to shine. You don't want no dental hygiene habits. Because some of these kids down here, you know what I'm saying? You might have gold in your mouth, but then your breath stinks.
Yeah, or you take them out and your teeth are, yeah, real fucked up. Are those girls that can come on or off, you know? Or are those full time?
Permanent.
Damn. That's a commitment. How'd you get the name El Snapo?
I was in my juvenile program. I was like trying to come up with names. I fucked around and wrote like El Chapo on the shit. My name was always Snap, so it ended up coming like that.
Where are we right now?
Shit, we on 19th, like this whole block. This shit'll take you from Shallow Side, Driftwood, Westwood, Royal Palm, all the way to Lauderdale Manors. And this is my car wash. This is my car wash I just opened up, by the way, too. I had to let y'all know, man, L's Car Wash. You know, this is my shit, man.
You got your LLC, right?
Yeah. Let me check on my employees right quick. Hey, you're doing too much standing around, man. You gotta be out there waving cars down. We need more traffic. What you doing? Hey, I don't pay you enough for that. This boss man, big boss man, L, you know L Car Wash? I'm El Snapo, man. Listen, man, if you ain't out here flagging these cars down, man, trying to get some more traffic, I'm gonna fire you, boy.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Thank you, man.
All right.
The cost to be a boss ain't cheap, right?
Oh, God. Yeah, but like, you know.
East.
This is where we at, man, 1900, man. This what's going on, man. You see this sign right here, man? This shit we ain't doing, man.
Were you a wild guy as a young person?
Yeah, I was buck wild, I ain't gonna lie. I was way more wild than I am now. I done kind of like calmed down, but I was real wild back then.
Oh, look, your fish restaurant is right there.
Oh, Snappers, yeah.
You have another, you didn't tell me you had another business.
Nah, I ain't finished giving you a tour yet.
So you used to be able to buy this kind of stuff with food stamps?
They said, yeah, you were able to buy this stuff on food stamps, but now I guess with the laws being changed in Florida or whatever, you can't purchase any fattening items, no juice, sodas. Whatever.
So to try and make it healthier?
Yes, sir, because they say America is the most fattest country.
It's kind of embarrassing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, this is something that's really important to me, is when you look around at gas stations like this, most of it is fucking poison. Like, this is all poison. So many ingredients, it doesn't even fit on one side. Poison. In one of these, 230 calories, 55 grams of sugar. That is slow motion suicide by food right there. I noticed GPE. Let me try and guess what GPE stands for.
Well educated.
Get people educated? You're good with slogans. Keep it going.
Global profit entertainment.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gushy, pushy entertainment.
Right.
You ever felt one of those before?
I'm a virgin.
Oh, good for you, dude. That takes a stand. That shows moral courage, dude. When do you plan on losing your virginity, do you think?
Never.
Okay. You feel like the youth are moving in a positive direction?
I mean, the youth just gotta have more positive shit to gravitate to. They don't really got nothing to hold on to, especially the youth that come up in an environment like this. What they gonna hold on to? They ain't got nothing but negative to grab onto. It's the quickest shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can you tell me what you gotta do on a daily basis? Cause look, this is what I'm working with here. This is all God gave me, which isn't that much. How did you even accumulate that?
I mean, you just gotta leave it alone.
Hey! So shit, no her shit, you know how I go, bitch.
Zodily certified right here. Yep. He's on a Zooter right now.
Zooter world! Yes, sir.
You may be hearing me say things with a Z like Zodily certified. Folks, just as the Bloods use B for things like Bocklet Bit Bookies, the Zopound guys use the Z to lead their lingo.
Let's go to Snappers though.
So we're at his other business right now. We're gonna see if his employees are on the clock. Maybe they're freaking laughing in the back and he needs to.
I don't know why they still got this shit up here, man. I've been told them to take it down, but you know, we in the hood, these motherfuckers hard-headed. They just got this shit up here for decoration at this point.
Are you a baker?
Nah, I'm more of a cooker, a whipper, a scraper.
What flavors you get?
Just regular.
You look like somebody that has a high metabolism, like you can just eat all day and eat a lot.
Yeah, I ain't really gonna Whoa. That ain't really, that ain't hit nobody.
Earth Day, dude.
Hell no. It'll be all right, man. We in the hood, man. This shit ain't gotta look like the suburbs. This ain't downtown. That's decoration.
What are we up to next?
I'm gonna take y'all through Lauderhill Mall, and that's just like covering my little area. Hey, security. What's up? Well,
Get dread. This is dread.
roll that down.
Oh, damn, go.
Is there a song that changed your life?
Shit, Back to Serving changed my life. It was a TikTok. It started out as a TikTok. The nigga is back to serving, back to pulling all-nighters in traffic, get my phone chirping. And they caught traction, I ended up signing a deal off that shit.
Isn't that kind of nuts that one song can do that much?
It's kind of crazy how much power the internet got. TikTok made me though.
What'd you do when you first got signed?
I ain't gonna lie, boy. I couldn't believe it. The first thing I probably did was when it spent some money, I ain't gonna lie. Jewelry, cars.
What did it feel like just having all that money to just run through at one time?
All that motherfucking money, nigga, I feel invincible.
Sudi. What's up, baby? Whoa, what's going on?
We're doing a profile piece on his life.
Yeah?
Really
Wow.
What you got for me, Sue?
What you looking for, baby? Whoa.
Yeah, man, that's the legendary Sue, man.
So what you looking for today, sweetie?
I don't know what you got for me.
I got everything.
Dress it up and make it real for me, Sue.
We have Rolex, Cartier.
Give me the Sue special.
Cuban chain is very popular.
That's how much gold is, Sue?
Today's gold is 1 ounce gold is 4,700 something. It's like a 291 grams.
How long you been buying from Sue?
Shit, since the nigga was Jitty Boss, so like 14, 15.
Yeah. I've been here. This one is 281 grams.
So you were stacking money from a young man.
Yeah, I was 14, 15. I was fucked up when I was younger though. But I was still like a little hustler, but I ain't really seen like paper until I got older.
This is in the future. When you hold it, it's gold go up. It's the investment.
So as gold has gotten more expensive, have people wanted gold more?
Yes. Yeah. Right now, I can give you it's almost a wholesale price, 23,300. Yeah.
Wow.
But today gold went down almost $100 down. That's almost $5,000. Yes. Wow, I'm really happy for you, sweetie. You become famous. Yes. Yeah, he was my customer. He was since like a little boy. Eh? Yeah, I really appreciate it, yeah.
So that Cuban link she pulled out was about $23,000. Does that sound expensive to you?
Girl, that's an investment. I wouldn't buy it while that shit like skyrocket high, but maybe let's say if you had it to do it. That shit might go up, you know what I'm saying? Then you just cash that bitch out and do it again.
Stay safe out here. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thanks for making this happen.
Let me take you back to 2024 for a midnight adventure in the trenches. I pulled up to a sketchy gas station to tap in with Jay Dirty. Not only is he a funny guy, but he is also Kodak Black's cousin and a rapper that sounds like this. Let's see how things go down in the Pompano Beach projects.
What's up, Diamond, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, for sure. You already know this your boy Jay Dirty, not Jay Dummy, man. We know what it is, man. We got them 1,800 boys out here, KG boys, all that good shit.
You said some acronyms really fast. Say it one more. ST what?
I say SG, KTB, ATMB, all that, man. Sniper Gang, Cutthroat Business, Kodak the Boss.
What do you got on your face? Can you show us some of your tattoos?
The money bags right there, you feel me? When I wake up, that's all I see, money.
Is that your top priority, would you say?
You already, for sure that.
What comes next after money?
Feel me? You gotta take care of the family after that. Can't take care of the family, you ain't got no money.
Tell me about the bandana you got going on.
It's the Haitian flag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Zobo lifestyle. My flag give me superpowers.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Feel like a fly when I got it on. You know what I'm saying?
And that cup make him feel like he can fly too, goddamn.
You got some coffee in there?
It's a little bit of tequila, that's it.
Yeah, that tequila.
What's Booby Trap?
The best club in Florida, man.
Yeah. I feel like there's some lingo I gotta get taught. Is there any Florida lingo you guys can teach me?
We got a hell of a lot. Yeah, you know about that shit, though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Where you from? What's y'all lingo?
Milwaukee, and it's, hey, brother.
I ain't gonna lie, that kind of like we with the little brother shit too, but we BRUDDA, brother. You feel me? Yo.
I'm the G, I'm a mama.
Oh, we Z's, you feel me?
And I'm out of there.
That's zombies, we zombies, you feel me? Yeah, Zoes, like, you know what I'm saying?
How sketchy is this area?
Sketchy, like, you know, you gotta just be on point and shit like that. That's for everything, you know, the nice people, business. You feel me? As long as you know what doing what you're supposed to be doing, you Gucci, you feel me?
What was it like growing up around here?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I used to blame everything on his ass, cause my mama ain't, you feel me? If I tell her he did it, I'm straight, you feel me? She won't come ask him nothing or his mama nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got away with a lot of shit doing that till it caught up to us, and they tried to make us stop hanging with each other, you feel me?
Does it feel like the young cats today are really crazy?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like we was like,
a lot of
we
people they're dumb.
They more emotional. Them boys ain't got.
Yeah, they more emotional.
They straight bitch Looney Tunes.
What do you guys think about the crash out era? It feels like we're in that right now.
Oh no, we definitely, yo, you better know who you
ain't nothing new under
all
the
that
sun.
thinking you just finna hit anybody in they shit. Bitch, you better know when you hit them, you better drop them or knock them out. Or be ready to, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be ready for the
Cause you hit the wrong bitch, got me. You might as well go and play in your funeral.
Switch. Are you guys optimistic about the future of the world, of the country?
There's a lot of shit going on that, you know, niggas don't realize what's going on, you feel me? Like, or even pay attention to the shit.
And we vote for Trump.
Oh yeah, you already know, man.
I ain't wear my
Trump for sure.
I ain't wear my fucking hat.
Why Trump?
I ain't gonna lie, Trump, that boy ain't he free, you know what I'm saying? My cousin and shit.
Jay is referencing Trump pardoning Kodak Black. And you have to remember, when this was shot in 2024, Trump was not known as a war-entering, Epstein-covering Israel puppet. He was a guy that actually had serious backing from the people, especially in the hoods. And one big reason for this was his use of the presidential pardon for guys like Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, and NBA Youngboy. In 2024, the streets loved Trump.
When Trump was out here, nigga was really getting to that bag, man. It was money out here. Money was flowing good when he
Y'all gotta understand, my uncle was a businessman first. Before president, he was a businessman.
Do you feel like Miami is getting crazier and more violent?
I ain't gonna lie, back in the day though, Miami was way more bitch. Police couldn't even really pull up. Back in the day, Miami was real deal, like treacherous back then.
Is this a no-go zone for police back then?
Like, you know, it was kind of like straight, like they'll breeze through like that though, you know what I'm saying? But like a lot of people be like, oh, they used to be like, oh, Miami, and you know, they be talking about Broward, but they just think everything down here, Miami. Cause back in the day, all this used to be like Miami, like 305, you know what I'm saying? Till that shit broke apart.
Do you think prison helps or hurts people?
I ain't gonna lie, if your ass smart, bitch, you go out there and you come out of bitch lit, you feel me?
So if you are a felon, you're not allowed to vote, right?
Yeah, you can't
feel like
vote.
that's fair.
Down here, the conviction rate crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? You get convicted, you become a felon over a lot of shit.
I feel like if you did the time, you get to vote.
They feel like you ain't human no more. Once you've been convicted or you're a felon, they're like you ain't human no more. You ain't got no rights. Even though they say they restore your rights, you still really ain't got no rights. You can't do nothing that the other feel me, civilians could do.
Do you think prison invests enough in reforming people?
Yeah, cause they got like a lot of opportunities in there. Like people can, like I told you, like if you go in there, they got like shit where you can get right. You know, you got some people they ain't on that shit. They don't want it.
I'm past my bedtime. It's like 12:30, 1 a.m. here.
2:30.
Whoever, I don't even know what time it is anymore. But I had a good time with you guys.
Yeah,
you guys have some charisma to you. Any final thoughts you want to say to the people?
Yo, man, get money, fuck bitches, man. Straight up, man. And fuck with that boy Tommy Z. You know he the realest, man. That man be in all kind of trenches, man. Feel me, you know what I'm saying? Not worrying about nothing, man. Real dude. Don't let him fool y'all, man. He like that.
I'd been going hard in the paint all day, and now I found myself in the wee hours of the morning with an appetite like you wouldn't believe. So to me, after spending the day with Haitian crews, the only logical next step was to attend a Haitian barbecue. Let's see what's cooking.
Yo, you already know where we at, man. We at Rib Man. Feel me?
How's it going, brother?
What's good for me?
We're with the Food Network, brother. We heard this is the spot to come.
Yeah, that's the spot, man. Yeah, man. You know,
are you the Rib Man?
Yeah. This right here is the guy, fam.
Take us on a tour of the barbecue.
So every night, it is prepared, marinated empties
It's every night.
This is Ado. He's a good guy that we met at the BLP Kosher shoot, and he's also a DJ and artist himself from the area that sounds like this. He's the guy that invited me on this barbecue experience. Let's hear what he has to say.
It's delicious, and it's always cleaned out, vinegar, onions, you name it. It's just marinated sauce with peppers, etc. Take a look. Take a look at the food. Right here, this grill. 3 grills running all times. At all times, right here. You like this one?
Yeah. What do you sniff when you sniff this? You can waft it in there.
Bro, it's straight fire shit, fam.
How late do you guys stay open?
About
4 in the morning?
That's pickles right there, that spicy stuff. You had some yet, bro?
I'm afraid of it.
You're afraid of it, bro? You gotta fight your fears, bro. Let's go. You gotta dip, listen, try dip the butter in that plantain. So, Tommy G is having Haitian food right here. Haitian style ribs right here in Palm Beach. You gotta dip it twice, fam.
Okay, but so far I'm just waiting for the boom to come, you know?
You're not gonna die.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
What's on your mind these days?
My mind these days, you know, is just gotta keep going with this DJing, keep pushing all the young artists in the city, in the state. Everybody that I've worked with over the years, you know, I've did a lot for a lot of people. Just keep trying to make sure I could one day be on Sunfest or do these things at the amphitheaters out here so we can just really push the culture forward. I'm glad I made it this far, shit. I've been 10 years in the music shit right here in Palm Beach. I done gave a lot of people their first show or like sometimes their first studio session. Independent, no rap daddy, you know, none of that, no sponsor. Niggas been perking on me, but you know, it's straight.
What's important to you?
Man, you know what? I'm doing this for the kids, man. Like, you could do it too. Cause it's like, it don't stop at me. There's a bunch of motherfuckers that's gotta come up next and they not getting their shine. And I might not have all the resources right now, but what like God give me and what I'm rolling with Yahweh, you feel me? I'm gonna just keep rolling.
Appreciate you, brother.
I love you.
Keep doing
bro.
your thing. Love you too.
You already know.
Hey.
Big dogs gotta eat. Wait, we gotta do it at the same time, right?
Ready?
All right.
1, 2,
3. Big dogs gotta eat.